created by the enemy of black men. Then, where the black never civilize. Location 9, that is what it is. The country where the leader said the people's glory. They turn their children to prostitute, and they turn boy children to terrorists. Now, terrorists don't take over. Yoruba people say we know they do again. Say hold you to our nation, that is what we want now. Freedom, 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 freedom. Motherfucker, come and free us. Freedom, 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 freedom. Now, location 9 ìlú Boko Haram, ìlú àwọn hush politician àti S-men. Fake promises every year, fake miracle everywhere, fake military anywhere. Now, all the dry people wanna go, the Afro people wanna go. Location 419 need to break off. Freedom, 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 freedom. We need the freedom, 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 freedom. Kusina kusomi kusonja kusona kusisi kari tibilu tabilu si ha. Free education and audio. Good security na one chance. Over 100 million people don't work. All my nigga need a job, they know they see work. They want to go to farm, full and near attack. Don't give me any fucking reason why we no go. Even many people say they wanna go. Freedom, 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 freedom. No back on, you do what you are, Republic. I think I saw a bomb. I'm fighting. So, Kiyojo Lewa, Ole Jojoyi, Edide Omo Oduduwa, let this struggle begin. And you're British, you came to Africa to come and enslave us, and you call it colonization. We join one nation together, and you call it one Nigeria. I tell you we are one, when only Yoruba never get themselves right. But you join us together, even with the people who never think like us. And since then, you damage our culture, you damage our language, and you damage our way of life. Just because of your whole greediness. Before one day, how much our nation has expired since 2014. Come to Nigeria. Come and separate what you match together as one. We are not one. We can never be one. We don't have the same culture. We don't speak the same language. We just came out from nowhere and match us together. Who make it God over us? We don't know anything about us. We just come out from nowhere and match us together. Since then, we never get it right. Nigeria, you know you're trying to claim as what it told. Amalgamation for 180 expire. What expire láti 2014. So IG Emasu àsìkò ti tó láti jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ lẹ bàbá yín. A fool at 60 is a fool forever. Emasu. Nick Bubbly.
Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú adélélé àgbájọwọ́ là fún sọ̀yà tó lè mú àdókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn wa. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú adélélé àgbájọwọ́ là fún sọ̀yà ló lè mú àdókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn Yorùbá. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹsẹ̀ tí ilé kó ìfẹ́ ti ṣọ̀kan ló yẹ wá àìgbọ́ra ẹni yé kò ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ọmọ Yorùbá nílé àti lókè òkun. Ẹ dìde fórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà. Àti rí bí Nàìjíríà ṣe rí. Ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ wa jágòjò wá lógún. Láṣẹ ní ká dìde. Ẹ dìde. Kálẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà kíákíá. Sábà lórílẹ̀-èdè wa ọkàn wa balẹ̀. A ó máa jó mùkúlùmù kẹ́kẹ́. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé lẹ́yìn. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ ọkàn ló lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ẹnu wa kò. Orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà ṣáláfẹ́. Orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà alẹ̀ wa lọ́wọ́. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa rí. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Aláwa di mímú ṣẹ. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Prọfẹ̀sọ̀ Akíntóyè. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Aláwa di mímú ṣẹ. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Ìbá ìgè 50 of Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò. Bàmí Gani Adams. Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò bàmí o. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Oòduà gbé gbogbo wa pátá. Chief Alhaji Sunday Igboho. Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́. Ẹ kú ìfarajì ilẹ̀ bàbá wa. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun mo kí yín o. Koiki Media. Koiki mo kí yẹ. Mo kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Koiki. Heritage Media ń kọ́. Heritage Media ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Oòduà gbé gbogbo wa. Èrèlú Àbíkẹ́ Adé. Àbíkẹ́ Adé ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Citizen AY Ayọ̀ Ògúndìmù. Ẹ mà kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. A ò ní bèrè tìjú láì. Ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK. Ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK. Màmá ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Bá mi tọ́jú ìyá èwe o. Ìyá èwe gbogbo UK pátápátá. Ó lè yọ àjọ ń ṣe ni. Oòduà nation tiwa ni o. Aláwa di mímú ṣẹ. Ṣòwò ẹ o. Oòduà nation mi yeye o. Mi ò gbọ́. Oòduà nation mi yeye o. Àní ṣòwò ẹ o. Oòduà nation mi yeye o. Bá ti bọ́ sí tó ń bọ̀. Èmi àdèmájó máa yọ. Èmi àdèmájó máa yọ. Èmi àdèmájó máa yọ. Àwọn ọmọdé sọ pé. Oòduà nation mi yeye o. Àwọn àgbà náà sọ pé. Oòduà nation mi yeye o. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Oòduà nation mi yeye o. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lókè òkun. Oòduà nation mi yeye o. Wọ́n pariwo kárakára. Oòduà nation mi yeye o. Wọ́n fẹ́ olú wọn. Oòduà nation mi yeye o. Wọ́n ló dẹ̀ tún wà wọ́n yéye. Oòduà nation mi yeye o. Tó bá bọ́ sí tó ń bọ̀. Èmi àdèmájó máa yọ. Gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá pátápátá. Èmi àdèmájó máa yọ. Ìyá Oòduà. Ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK mo kí ọ bí ẹ. Ìbá Gani Adams. Ó dẹ̀ wá wù mí yéye. Chief Sunday Igboho ló tún sọ pé. Máa jó mùkúlùmù kẹ́kẹ́. Ṣáínì jí kọrin.
ẹ kálẹ́ o ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ sign petition tí à ń sọ nípa yìí bá a ṣe máa sign petition yẹn gangan lélẹ̀ link yẹn tẹ́ bá ti click ẹ̀ á gbé nǹkan tó ń show yìí jáde fún wa. ẹ wá lọ síbẹ̀ ẹ kọ orúkọ yín sí orúkọ àkọ́kọ́ àti orúkọ bàbá ló wà ní ibi kejì yẹn. Orúkọ àkọ́kọ́ tí mo kọ síbẹ̀ yẹn mo kọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Odùduwà. Mo wá ní orúkọ bàbá mi jẹ́ Odùduwà. Nígbà tí mo kọ yẹn tán mo wá kọ email address mi, ibi tí wọ́n fi ìwé ránṣẹ́ sí fún mi, mo wá kọ sí email address mi yẹn. Á jẹ́ email address tí yín gangan lè máa kọ sí ibẹ̀ yẹn. Tẹ́ bá ti wá kọ email address yín tán, àwa lọ sí ibi tá a wà, à mú ìlú ibi tá a bá ń gbé, kò bá jẹ́ Nàìjíríà lẹ́ ń gbé, ìlúkìlú tẹ́ bá ń gbé, ẹ ó mú orúkọ bẹ̀. Tí ẹ bá mú pé United Kingdom lẹ́ ń gbé, á béèrè postcode. Tẹ́ bá mú pé America lẹ́ ń gbé, á béèrè zip code. Tẹ́ bá mú pé Nàìjíríà lẹ́ ń gbé, á níbo lẹ́ ń gbé ńbẹ̀. Bọ̀ nígbà tí mo mú pé Nàìjíríà mo gbé, ó ní ìlú bo ni mò ń gbé Nàìjíríà, mo wá ní Èkó ni mò ń gbé, Lagos. Mo wá ní ó yá ẹ fẹ́ kó sọ orúkọ yín ní o àbẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ kó ṣe orúkọ yín fún gbogbo ayé àti nǹkan tẹ́ bá kọ sí. Ẹ wá ní pé sign this petition. Á wá fi orúkọ oríṣiríṣi àwọn tó ti sign petition yẹn, àwọn tó ti fi owó sí orí ẹ̀ tán fún wọn lówó. Eléyìí kì í ṣe dandan, kò pọn dandan pé kẹ́ ẹ fún wọn lówó tí ẹ bá sign petition yìí, nítorí pé kì í ṣe dandan. Tó bá wù yín ni, ṣùgbọ́n kí lẹ fẹ́ fún wọn lówó fún? Á wá béèrè pé tẹ́ bá fún wọn lówó àwọn aṣọ mọ̀, ẹ lè ní pé ẹ fẹ́ fún wọn lówó, ẹ fẹ́ share petition yẹn instead ni. Tó bá wù yẹn lè share, tó bá wù yẹn lè má share. Ṣùgbọ́n téèyàn bá ń ṣe ọmọ àlè Yorùbá, ọmọ ilẹ̀ Odùduwà, kí ló tí ò ní share? Àwa ní a fẹ́ share. Á wá béèrè pé ibo la fẹ́ share sí. Àwa ní ṣé Facebook la fẹ́ share sí ni o, àbá fẹ́ copy ẹ̀, àbá fẹ́ share pẹ̀lú Twitter, àbá fẹ́ share pẹ̀lú email. Ní tó dájú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni copy ni. Á wá sọ àwọn tó share lórí WhatsApp, àwọn tó ṣe á kọ gbogbo ẹ̀ fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ̀yin náà wá copy ẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá ti copy ẹ̀, ẹ wá mú lọ sórí WhatsApp yín. Èèyàn mi kan lélẹ̀, èèyàn mi lẹ́nu yìí tó sign yìí, bíbá mo ti pé èèyàn mi. Èèyàn mi náà àti Dọ́pẹ́ Akérèlé, Daniel Ọ̀sáwẹ̀, Ọlámídé Akọ́mọláfẹ́, ìkan ló sign nìyẹn. Gbogbo àwọn tó sign ẹ̀rú kan wọ́n bẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan nígbà míì bóyá bíi the last 2-3 hours. Tàbá ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó ti tán nìyẹn o. Ṣùgbọ́n kẹ́ tó máa lọ, á wá ní pé kẹ́ ẹ lọ sí ibi email address yín, kẹ́ ẹ lẹ confirm pé email tẹ́ fi sí yẹn òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ni. Ẹ wá lọ confirm email address yín. Tẹ́ bá ti confirm email address yẹn, ó ti tán nìyẹn, ẹ ti sign petition yẹn. Ẹ ṣé o, àdúpẹ́.
Ṣẹ́wà wá orílẹ̀-èdè wa, kàgbéga kárírí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé láti bẹ̀rù làkọ́ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú ọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀, ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀.
And a very good afternoon and welcome to another night of October 2020. The time is coming up to exactly 18 minutes past 1. Mo kí àlejò, mo kí onílé, mo kí ọkùnrin, mo kí obìnrin, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti ń dúró fún program tí à ń mú wá ní ojoojúmọ́. Ẹlòmíì á máa béèrè pé kí ló dé tí ó ṣe jẹ́ pé ojoojúmọ́ ni ẹ̀ ń ṣe ètò yẹn. Tá bá wò náà, tá bá wò lọ, tá bá wò bọ̀, a rí pé ní gbogbo àgbáyé ó ní program tí olúkálukú máa ń ṣe. Àwọn kan á pè ní morning show, àwọn kan á pè ní afternoon show, àwọn kan á pè ní fún irú àwa tá bá ń gbé ní ẹ̀yìn odi àtàwọn tó wà nílé náà. Ẹ rí pé program yẹn ó máa ń wá ní léraléra ni fún oríṣiríṣi program tẹ́ bá ń wò. Èyí táwa ń ṣe yìí, èyí là ń pè ní pé a fi ń ṣíra wa létí, a fi ń wo ọ̀nà tí ó máa jẹ́ kí ó tètè yá kí a lè fi kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Iṣẹ́ yẹn wá ń kọ́ kò ń ṣe iṣẹ́ èèyàn kan, àwa kàn ń gbìyànjú ni nítorí pé ẹ̀bùn tí Elédùmarè tí ó fún mi òun lèmi ń lò. Ẹ̀bùn tó Elédùmarè bá fún wọn náà, ìwọ lè má rí lò ní ojoojúmọ́ bí èmi ṣe ń fi tèmi fi bá gbogbo yín sọ̀rọ̀ ní ojoojúmọ́ tí à ń ṣe ètò tá à ń ṣe. À ń pè ní awareness ni. Nínú ẹ̀ náà la máa fi kọ́gbọ́n, nínú ẹ̀ la máa fi mọ ibo la dé gan, níbo là ń lọ gan. Ṣé a fẹ́ kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà lóòótọ́ àbí a kàn fi ń ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ni, àbí ní tòótọ́ a fẹ́ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó máa fi mú wa kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Orúkọ tèmi á máa jẹ́ Ọláyọmí Kóìkì. Àwọn kan á ní ẹ máa sọ èdè wa, ẹ sọ èdè wa, òyìnbó tẹ́ ń sọ ti pọ̀ jù. Àmọ́ tèmi yàtọ̀. Yorùbá yẹn kò ń ṣe tí màá máa sọ ní gbogbo ìgbà nítorí pé platform yìí èmi fi ń communicate pẹ̀lú international community ni. You might not understand why I speak a lot of English on my own show, because I want the world to know what I am talking about. My face is already in the global village. What do we mean by global village? A lot of you must have seen the face maybe for one reason or the other before what we are doing now or after we started. Some might have disagreed with some of my utterance. Wọ́n ní bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn àwọn like bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Fẹ́ bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn àmọ́ a fẹ́ nǹkan tó fẹ́, in tó ń sọ yẹn gan I like it àmọ́ bó ṣe ń sọ yẹn là like. Gbogbo ìgbà tó bá ti wá sórí platform ẹ̀ báyìí bóun ṣe ń sọ yẹn mo ò gbádùn ẹ̀ rárá àmọ́ in tó ń sọ yẹn òtítọ́ ni. Tó bá ti jẹ́ pé òtítọ́ ni tí mò ń sọ yẹn ò ní láti like bí mi ṣe ń sọ yẹn. And we all have different style. Mine is different. Mine is coming from the background of the media. I am not your blogger. I am not those bloggers that put in 3-minute videos so that somebody is dancing with their bottle and somebody is doing some nasty thing. No. I'm not those kind of things. This is a media organization properly registered in the colonial master country that we are fighting against as we speak. And likewise inside location 9. So I am not those 3-minute video posting so that I can drive traffic. I am not here for the traffic. I am here to break up Nigeria. That is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. You don't have to like the way I speak or the way I decide how I do my own show. There are millions of people around the world. Some are open naked. Look, you think, go on YouTube, type in nakedness. You will see somebody dancing naked and some people are watching it because that is what they want to watch. So you don't have to be here. But you will not come here and disrespect our people because they want to speak my language when they call the show. Because if you do so, you are literally telling me that I don't know what I'm doing. I am 42 years old. Gowon was 31 years old when he was the head of state of that contraction you call Nigeria. But you are now in your 40s, but you are still waiting for somebody to decide how or when you will leave Nigeria. We will decide. We are only respecting those leaders that are still within the bracket of some organization because we believe in them at the moment. We believe that they can do what we want. But let me tell you, There are some people that wants to fight. It's as simple as that. Some people will say, how are they going to fight when we don't have the necessary equipment to fight, the nasty contraction you call Nigeria? Let me tell you something. There are so many ways to fight. It's not until you go there and carry gun and no. That is also an option that is on the table because we know that the Fulani that are killing us already have so many of that. But before we do all these, what is the necessary things that we need to do? We've asked you to sign the petition and the poll. That way, it gives us the leverage of not even fighting. But you've refused to do so. Ẹlòmíì nísìn tó bá pè nísìn á sọ fún òun ti sign kò ń ṣẹ̀yìn là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́ ṣé o ti sọ fún gbogbo local government ẹ pé petition kan wà ó tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní London tó ṣeé ṣe pé òun la máa fi kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà, but you have not done so. But when I open the phone line now, you are the first person to say èmi ti sign it. It's not about you anymore. It is not about you. It's about the next person in your own local government so that we can tell them the only way out of Nigeria is to sign that nasty thing that you call a petition. Because some people don't believe in that petition. That means we will end up fighting the government as much as you don't like it. It's as simple as that. If you refuse to tell people to go and sign the petition, which will give us the leverage to come out peacefully, that means we should be prepared to fight using the gun. Look, gun is not something that you should be scared to talk about. Go to America, you can walk into the supermarket and buy a gun. It's not something that you think is a big deal. People in America buy guns every blessed day. So when we talk about guns, you think it's like a big thing. Oh, Emma Soro Bonlori platform here, go to America. It's like you are buying chewing gum. But before we get to that stage, we've asked you to go and sign the petition and the poll. But you are the first person to say, a meeting sign it. It's not about you. How many of your congregation in your church, in your mosque, those your old student association, have you told about the petition, whether they want to hear it or not? A very good afternoon and welcome. You don't want to fight, but I want to fight. I want to fight. It's as simple as that. Because I know that you will not go and sign that petition and the poll. And eventually we will end up fighting. Oh, you don't know. Do you know that the situation in Ikorodu yesterday, wọ́n ní wọ́n kó àwọn weapon tó kó jáde ní Ikorodu lánàá, ẹnìkan náà wò tẹ̀ rí weapon yẹn rí. Ta ló mú lánàá nísìn? Orí Fúlàní kankan mú because they drove off in their bike. Wọ́n ti sá lọ. Bí ẹ bọ́ ti wà nísìn, wọ́n ń bọ̀ ládùúgbò ẹ̀ ní Àkúrẹ́, ó máa pa wọ́n náà. Torí tó bá yá, wọ́n máa sọ fún ẹ lákùúrẹ́ pé àná àwọn ò ní sanwó. Ṣèbí wọ́n ṣe ń sanwó tẹ́lẹ̀ ni tó bá yá sọ fún ẹ pé àwọn ọ̀tẹ̀ ni wá sanwó kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe sí wá overrun nìyí ẹ máa sọ pé ká má jà. But we are asking you now 100,000 we could not get 100,000 in the last 3 months on the petition àtẹ̀tí ju 3 months lọ. So who is deceiving who? We ask all the organization, none of them wants to talk about the petition. Olúkálùkù ń sásá bẹ chair, wọ́n ń sásá bẹ duvet, àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Let them come out officially and talk about the petition. Ìtí gbọ́ ni, wọ́n ìtí wàá sọ fún wa ni, wọ́n ìtí sọ fún church wa ni, wọ́n ìtí sọ fún mọ́ṣáláṣí wa ni. Fulani doesn't care about all those things. You saw the little bit of it in Ikorodu yesterday. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ẹ rí. You didn't see it yesterday. You want me to show you? Oh, you've not seen the video. You think they are joking. Look, these guys are animals. They don't care whether you are Christian or Muslim. Sign the petition. Give us 100,000. None of you can give us 100,000. But when you want to do your wedding, you know the length and breadth of where you will go. Ẹlòmíì lè gba Fuji master láti Nàìjíríà kó máa play fún America. But now ta fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ petition nísìn. Ó dé lè sọ pé kó tẹ̀ gba olórin concept, kó tẹ̀ máa kọrin, kó tẹ̀ sọ pé orin yẹn orí petition yẹn ni kò gbélé. Ó sì ń dúró káwá sọ fún ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. You are waiting for Koiki Media to tell you that. But when you want to do your ayẹyẹ, the house, ilé tó kọ́ tó lè gbé nínú ẹ̀, ìjọ tó fẹ́ sílé yẹn, ó mọ wàhálà tó ṣe lórí ẹ̀, ó mọ iye olórin tó pè, ó mọ àwọn tó sanwó tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì wọn fún láti Amẹ́ríkà, láti London, pé kọ́ wá bẹ sílé. Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n lè lọ gbé nínú ilé ọ̀hún nísìn? Ǹjẹ́ o lè lọ gbé nínú ilé yẹn? Ilé tó kọ́ sí Jẹ̀bú ṣo lè lọ gbé níbẹ̀? You cannot, because it is not conducive for you. That is why we have asked you. Some people are asking, what next? What next is go and sign the petition and the poll. That is what next. Don't ask me what next. Because you are asking me what next. Me, I want to fight. I want us to start the fight now so that United Nations will come down and settle the problem. But some people say, no, don't let, no. Mama sọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ jáde, má fi ọ̀rọ̀ sábẹ́ wọn, okay, àti fi sábẹ́ wọn. Ẹ lọ sign petition, ẹ refuse, sign petition. Eventually, we will find trouble. That trouble will come. Ìkànnì méjèèjì ni. A kàn ń dẹ̀ díẹ̀ ni. Àwọn tó fẹ́ jà ti pọ̀. Let me tell you that. I receive calls every day. You will think they don't have the weapon. When fight comes, you will realize. Ẹ̀yin ẹ̀rín àwọn ọmọ yẹn tó máa ń play game ni. A máa gbàgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó bá wa jà náà. Oh, how do you think Boko Haram they get all their weapons? I'm asking you now, how do you think Boko Haram they get all the weapons tó fi ń bá wa jà? Inú ẹ̀ wọ́n ń gbà lọ́wọ́ military nígbà tó bá raid wọn tó bá wọn jà tán tó pa wọn wàá gbàgbọ́ tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Èyí tó bá dẹ̀ kó wọlé wá kó wọlé. Eventually, Nigeria will go into a serious fight. But when we're asking you, sign petition, give us 100,000. You all refuse to give us the 100,000 that we need for that petition. Then every day, you're all calling me, what next? Don't ask me what next. Because me, what next is let us fight. Let us fight once and for all. I have told you, I have my own one-way ticket. I have the money. What is told you is one-way ticket. Ní dé sí Nigeria lóòótọ́, but àgbà bọ́dà wọlé. It's as simple as that. Yo, you want us to be dragging this? You think they will give you freedom like that? Sign petition. You refuse to sign petition. But you know how you make things large when you want to do it. Ẹlòmíì ní sìn bá ṣe ń pariwo yìí nísìn. Tó bá fẹ́ pe Wàsíù kó wá play ní London lálẹ́ yìí, wọ́n mọ iye tó máa san fún tó máa fi dé London. But cause sign petition, story. Tó bá open phone line nísìn, èmi ti sign any. That's what you'll be hearing. Èmi ti sign any. A very good afternoon and welcome to the show. Let's get the three people to lead us in prayer. +4475 940500979. Those of you that know the number, three people from our background of the Christian, Muslim, and our tradition. These three will live together peacefully in a new nation called Yoruba Nation. Don't let any nasty politicians, pastor, imam deceive you that they all do at onja fun ebo kani kini kani. They are literally holding your bondage. They are holding your bondage for the next generation. Because generation ti enisi la fe yanjú báyìí. Generation tèmi náà nísìn la fe yanjú báyìí. But while we are doing that, a tún máa rántí generation tó ń bọ̀. So when those pastor, the imam telling you that this contraction tegbedani irọ́ ló ń pa fún yín ẹ lè gba Yorùbá nation, tell them we will eventually fight our way through. We will fight. Give us petition. You can't give us. Let's go to Kenya and receive the prayer, and then we continue with the program. A very good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin arrahman maliki yawmid din iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in ihdinas siratal mustaqim siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin amin. So Ọlọ́run bá ọba jọkẹ́ yà ṣàkẹ́ ọ̀run, ọba tó mọ gbogbo tó dẹ̀ lè ṣe gbogbo, ọba tó ní ìkápá lórí gbogbo nǹkan tó dá pátá. Òun ló dá ìranu rẹ̀, ló dá ọmọ èdè èèyàn, ló dá ẹranko, ló dá gbogbo wa. Ó dẹ̀ ń tọ́jú gbogbo wa, kò fìyà jẹ nìkan kan wa. A dúpẹ́ fún ẹ o torí kò wà pẹ̀lú wa. Ja fi program ní ṣe lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run bá jọkẹ́ ayé dákunjọ jẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ létòlétò Ọlọ́run. Ó la kún fún ẹ̀kún àṣẹ ó la bí ti láti kí wọ́n lọ sọ bá pẹ̀lú mọ́rùwà. Gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tá Odùduwà pátápátá Ọlọ́run dákun bá dojú wọn bolẹ̀ Ọlọ́run. Ó ṣe dojú àwọn ọ̀tá Káàbà, ó ṣe dojú wọn bolẹ̀ tí ò jẹ́ kó gbérí mọ́ láíláí tó wá sọ wọ́n di ẹran tó sọ wọ́n di koríko tí erin jẹ. Ọlọ́run dákunjọ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fáwa náà Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tá wọn ọ̀tá Yorùbá pátápátá wọ́n la wípé àwọn ọ̀yọ́ fẹ́ Ọlọ́run wà lára wa Yorùbá. Ẹni tí Ọlọ́run bá tó yọ́nú sí jù wà lára wa. Ẹni tó jẹ́ pé tó bá pé àgbé tó bá kírun tàbí tó bá gbé báìbù ẹ̀ tó bá pè wọ́n Ọlọ́run. Ìwọ náà wà dé máa gbọ́ àdúrà ẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Wọ́n la wípé wà nínú àwa Yorùbá náà. Dákunjọ wá wọn láwọn wọ̀nyí. Táwọn bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ léṣe. Wọ́n láwọn wọ̀nyí dákun gbàdúrà wa lè lọ́nà. Wọ́n la kó káyà kan àṣẹ wọn náà. Ó fi gbogbo àwọn tó wà nídìí program ó fà á lé ọlọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Látọ̀rí àwọn tí mo mọ̀ àtàwọn tí mi ò mọ̀ rárá tí mi ò lè dárúkọ. Ọlọ́run dákunjọ ààbò ẹ tó nípọn tó fi bu ànábì Ọlọ́run tó fi bó Káàbà Ọlọ́run dákunjọ bá fi bò wọ́n lọ. Lára lẹ́kàn ṣe tó wà tí àṣírí òkè tú láéláé tí kò sí ní hòhò láti bàtà tí tọ́ ti fọ́lé náà òun ní Káàbà. Ọlọ́run dákunjọ aṣọ àṣírí aṣọ ẹ̀yẹ aṣọ iyì dákun bá mi fi bo gbà tó wà ní program yẹn Ọlọ́run dákun bá mi fi bò wọ́n lọ. Máyì ká kọ́ta káwọn o àṣàsí ayé àṣàsí ọ̀tá máyì kó kúrò kan ọ̀nù wọn náà tí ó bá ti ràn wọ́n máyì kó ràn ọmọ wọn máyì kó ràn ìyàwó wọn ẹni tó kọ̀ wọ́n gbọ̀ngbọ̀ngbọ̀n Ọlọ́run máyì kó kàn ọ́ náà. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà ọlọ́run dàpọ̀ jẹ́ ká rí kí flag òdodo ọlọ́run láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà ká rí kí flag òdodo ọlọ́run gbogbo ká máa jubilate ọlọ́run ọlá kún fàyà kún àṣẹ ọlọ́run ọlá hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim bismillahir rahmanir rahim inna a'tainaka al-kawthar was'alka wa nahnu nasha'anaka wa nata subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wassalamu alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin amin.
Kenya, thank you very much. All the way from Kenya. Let's get more calls because we need a prayer. As you can see on the screen, you think we are the only one that are doing petition around the world. What you're watching there at the moment on your screen is giving you a live information from the House of Lords, which we also call the UK Parliament. Presently, they have 187 petitions that got a response from the government. We want to leave Nigeria. We cannot even get our own there in the last 7 months. Are we serious? Are we serious at all? I am asking us. Let's get another person to lead us in the prayer. Hello, Ekabo Sorieto.
Hello, Texas.
Okay. Bí ẹ ṣe máa sign petition nìyẹn, ṣé ẹ ti rí link yẹn lákọ̀ọ́kọ́? Ṣé link yẹn ti dọ́dọ̀ yín? Okay, tẹ́ bá ti rí link lórí WhatsApp, ẹ save number mi nísìnyí, I send the link yẹn sí straight away. Tẹ́ bá wá open link yẹn, tálà yóò bá tó dáadáa, àwa tún ṣàlàyé fún yín. Ètò yìí lè ní lórí petition, poll àti what next. But what next yẹn towards the end of the program la máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ yẹn. So tẹ́ bá send WhatsApp sí mi nísìnyí, àfún yín ní link àti petition link àti poll yẹn tálà yóò bá wáyé yín ẹ tún lè pè padà sórí ètò àbí kẹ́ pè mí ẹ ṣé gan ni. Let's go to another caller 11724 ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Orúkọ mi ni Victor Ọlá Olúgbòde calling from Manchester.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò bàbá wa ṣé gan ni.
Ṣé Ọlọ́run máa túbọ̀ máa fún wa sí? Oòduà nation Ọlọ́run máa gbà fún wa kò dẹ̀ ní pẹ́ kò ní jìnnà tí Ọlọ́run máa fi ṣe fún wa. Ṣé rí Ìkòròdú nílé mi wà? Mo dẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá yẹn. All these things is happening every day. Eléyìí tí kò bá jẹ́ l'Ékòó, ó máa jẹ́ ní Bùnmi. Eléyìí tí kò bá jẹ́ l'Ọ̀ṣun state, ó máa jẹ́ ní Ìbàdàn, Ọ̀yọ́ state. Ó ṣáà máa wà káàkiri. Ṣé rí time tó a ní láti jà lélẹ̀ bàbá ṣe mọ̀jà yẹn jà. If not, ṣe rí nǹkan tá a ní kó má bàjẹ́ ó ti ń bàjẹ́ already.
Ó tẹ̀ ti fọ́ pátápátá
already. Ṣé rí bá ṣe náà wà ní Europe? Gbogbo wa ń fi pains one way or the other. That's just the gospel truth, my brother.
Okay.
So the message now for how long tá a bá dìde ká jà ń sìn. Ṣé rí táwa bá lọ, a máa mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ wa máa gbádùn ẹ̀. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn Awólọ́wọ̀? Orúkọ wọn ò lè parẹ́ náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ ti rí. So nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn fẹ́ ká contribute náà ni pé àwa tá a jẹ́ tiwa nǹkan tá a bá ní lágbára láti fi jà òmìnira yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká jà. Mo fi Ọlọ́run bẹ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Odùduwà tọkàntọkàn tá a dẹ̀ rẹ́dì láti jà láti gbòmìnira yìí. Nàìjíríà ti divide tipẹ́tipẹ́ tá a kàn mọ̀ indirectly.
Okay.
Mi fẹ́ gba much in your time, sir. A ní láti ṣiṣẹ́ gidigidi kó tó pẹ́ jù. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Sorry for the movement. The system is not sitting down properly. I'm not sure why, and I'm trying my best to adjust it. And I think it should be better now. We still need prayer. I think alàgbà tó pè yẹn mo rò pé fún aládùúrà ní ẹjọ́ àdúrà la ṣì ń gbà lọ́wọ́ nísìn ya lọ bá màmá wa Abímbọ́lá tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń wò wá. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn wòlíì Ọlọ́run. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè mà.
Mo fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí lead in prayer ni.
Ẹ gbóhùn sókè à ń gbọ́ yín mà.
Ìbà ọba kọ́dá, ìbà ọba ṣẹ̀dá, ọba tó ba lórí ohun gbogbo, Elédùmarè, ọba aláàánú jùlọ, ọba tó mọ ohun gbogbo, tó lè ṣe ohun gbogbo, ọba àṣekan má kù. Bàbá, gbogbo wa nílẹ̀ Oòduà, akẹ́pẹ́ yìí ní ọ̀sán yìí. Fún àánú yín, àsìkò tó tí a fẹ́ jà àjàgbára yìí. Bàbá lókè ṣíjú àánú yín wò wá. ẹ̀yin ni ọba, èmi ni ọba tó ní àṣẹ lọ́wọ́, ọba tó mú gbogbo, tó lè ṣe ohun gbogbo. Ẹ ṣàánú gbogbo àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ìjà yìí kó ṣe é jà fún wa, kó kárí jà nírọ̀wọ́ ìrọ̀sẹ̀. Gbogbo ọ̀tá ilé, ọ̀tá òde, gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó ń bá wa jà àjọ àìní tó bá wa pètè gbòòrò pé kí a gba àjàǹgbara yìí tí kò dénú wọn, gbogbo wọn pàṣán láti ọ̀dọ̀ yín kẹ́ bá wa fi nà wọ́n, nítorí pé gbogbo wọn kọ́ nínú wọn dùn sí. Àwọn kan wà wọ́n fi ẹ̀tẹ̀ sínú, wọ́n tutọ́ funfun jáde, wọ́n jóye àgbẹ̀yìnbẹ́bọ́ jẹ́. Gbogbo wọn ẹ̀yin lẹ rí ọkàn, àwa ò rí ọkàn. Gbogbo wọn pàṣán tó tọ́ tó yẹ kẹ́ bá wa fi nà wọ́n. Èṣù láàrín ògiri òkú ẹ bá wa kó pàṣán bò wọ́n. Òòṣà ńlá ẹ bá wa kó pàṣán bò wọ́n. Ṣàngó ọkọ Ọya ẹ bá wa kó pàṣán bò wọ́n. Nítorí pé kí ni ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Ó tó gẹ́ fún gbogbo ọmọ ilẹ̀ Oòduà. Gbogbo wa la rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwọn kan wà ojú wọn dúdú nítorí ìjẹkújẹ tó ń jẹ. Bàbá lókè, ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ wọ́n, ẹni bí ni wọ́n, ẹni àdánù ni wọ́n, ẹni èṣù ni wọ́n. Ẹ bá wa gbógun sí wọn. Mo fa gbogbo àdúrà yìí, ẹ bá wa mú lọ sílé àṣẹ wá kábíyèsí Oòduà nation ọ̀wọ̀. Ẹ bá wa mú lọ sí ilé àṣẹ bàbá lókè. Orí bẹ́ẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àmín Jésù, àmín. Ẹ ṣé gan màmá wa. Àbẹ́ ní nǹkan tó tún fẹ́ sọ kó tó di pé ẹ máa jẹ́ kẹ́ lọ, àbẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ pè padà ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
ẹgbọ́n sókè.
Mo fẹ́ sọ ní pé gbogbo ìjà yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí o ti ṣe ń gbóhùn sókè, mo dẹ̀ ń kan sára fún ẹ, mo gbà fún ẹ, ọmọ ni ẹ sàdánkátà. Nítorí pé kí ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ojú wọn dúdú, ojú wọn dẹ̀ ti là ń sè. Pàápàá tí social media ti wà, ojú àwọn èèyàn ti là, ojú àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti là, kò sí àrẹ́jẹ mọ́. Tó bá jẹ́ gbà la máa fún. Wípé èèyàn kan ẹ̀jẹ̀ ò ní bọ́ sílẹ̀, ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa bọ́ sílẹ̀. Àkọọ́lẹ̀ ti dúró, ẹni tó bá máa bá lọ máa bá lọ, ẹni tó dẹ̀ máa kú máa kú. Ṣùgbọ́n àjàyè la máa gbà á. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní ká má rí ìjà kò kì í ṣe ojú wọn. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn la máa fi kásẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. So bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn.
Ẹ ṣé gan màmá wa.
Olúwa dẹ̀ ti gbà á.
Àmín. Thank you very much.
O ṣeun.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń fi ẹ má bínú, mo ti change tí mò ń ṣe ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa on different platforms. Like I always say, we are pushing this message on more than 9 different channels simultaneously, and I mean simultaneously. So in case somebody will say, I am not on Facebook, we are transporting this message to YouTube. In case somebody say, I am not on YouTube, well, let's go to Oshodi, lọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa Solomon Ìṣọ̀lá. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè bàbá. Okay, it seems communication error there from location 9. Hello bàbá wa Solomon.
Hello.
Ẹ gbóhùn sókè, à ń gbọ́ yín. Ẹ ti wọlé sórí ètò.
Hello, ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi o?
À ń gbọ́ yín kétékété sẹ́, ẹ ti wọlé sórí ètò, ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ gbóhùn sókè.
Orúkọ mi ni Solomon Ìṣọ̀lá láti ìlú Òṣòdì. Mo fẹ́ gbàdúrà ní ìlànà ti Kìrìsìtẹ́nì.
À ń gbọ́ yín, ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Ní orúkọ Bàbá, ní orúkọ ti Ọmọ àti ti Ẹ̀mí Mímọ́. Bí ó ti wà ní àtètèkọ́ṣe, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ń bẹ títí, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó sì máa rí títí ayérayé. Àmín. Bàbá wa àti Ọlọ́run wa, àwa wá síwájú yín tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́, pẹ̀lú ọkàn mímọ́ àti òtítọ́, láti gbàdúrà, láti béèrè fún ìtúsílẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ Odùduwà, ẹ̀yà Odùduwà, ẹ̀yà tí ẹ̀yin Ọlọ́run yọ́nú sí ni. Bóyá ẹlẹ́sìn àbáláyé ni, bóyá ẹlẹ́sìn Mùsùlùmí ni, bóyá ẹlẹ́sìn Kìrìsìtẹ́nì ni. Olúwa, ẹ̀yin ni Ọlọ́run lórí ohun gbogbo. Ẹ ṣàánú fún wa, ẹ tú wa sílẹ̀ lórúkọ Jésù Kristi. Gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tá ilẹ̀ Odùduwà, bóyá nílé ni, bóyá lóko ni, bóyá àwọn àjèjì ni, tí wọ́n sọ wípé ìgbéraga wa tí à ń ké sí ní àti ìlàkàkà wa láti gba orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà kò ní ṣeé ṣe. Olúwa o,
ẹ̀yin ni Ọlọ́run tí ń fi iná síwájú tí ó ń jó àwọn ọ̀tá yín run. Gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ti jẹ́ ọ̀tá òmìnira ọmọlàkejì rẹ̀, ọ̀tá ẹ̀yin Ọlọ́run ni. Olúwa ẹ fi iná yín jó wọn. Ibikíbi tí wọ́n bá ti ń pète pèrò láti dá ìmọ̀ wa yìí rú, wípé ìtúsílẹ̀ wa kò ní ṣeé ṣe. Ènìyàn lásán ni wọ́n o. Ẹni ẹ̀mí gbogbo ènìyàn ẹni títí yín ni. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀mí tí ó bá ṣẹ̀ yóò kú. Ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ní òun ò fẹ́ ìtúsílẹ̀ ọmọlàkejì rẹ̀ tó jẹ́ ọmọ Odùduwà tó wà nílẹ̀ Odùduwà, bóyá nílé ni bóyá lóko ló wà ní Olúwa, ẹ rán iná yín sí wọn. Tí wọ́n bá kójọ ní òwúrọ̀, ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n kó ní àṣálẹ́. Àwa tí a dẹ̀ ń pariwo, tí a dẹ̀ ń ṣe ìtàkìtà níbẹ̀ nílé ni lóko ni, ààbò yín tó péye ẹ fi bò wá. Ní òkun gbogbo ìgbìyànjú yìí, ẹ jẹ́ kí a wá gbégbá ọpẹ́ níwájú yín pé ó ti ṣe é ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni yóò sì àṣẹ ti ní orúkọ Jésù Kristi Olúwa àti Olùgbàlà wa.
Àmín. Ẹ ṣé gan bàbá wa. Àbẹ̀ní kan tó ẹ tún fẹ́ bá wa sọ kó tó di pé mo jẹ́ kẹ́ lọ.
Brọ́dà mi, mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín fún fọ́nrán mi tí ẹ bá mi gbé sórí YouTube mi ní àìjẹ́ta. Láti bí oṣù kan báyìí ni Minister of Information orílẹ̀ ẹ̀yàmẹ̀yà Nàìjíríà ló ti ń trace gbogbo àwa tá a ṣiṣẹ́ tá a post sí page wa, wọ́n ti ń flag page wa. Wọ́n suspend gbogbo page tí mo ti open tí mo fi ṣe broadcast.
Wọ́n bá Facebook Fúlàní ṣiṣẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà ni. Wọ́n iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ni wọ́n ń lọ́bì pẹ̀lú Facebook ní Nàìjíríà ni. Ẹgbẹ́ òsùnkè àpọ̀
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà, àwa náà mọ̀ àmọ́ torí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe fi fọ́nrán yẹn ránṣẹ́ sí kẹ́ ẹ bá mi gbé sí orí page. Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ tí a fẹ́ sọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó tún kù tí mo ti ẹ̀fẹ́ bá yín sọ lẹ́nìí ni pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mú àwọn ọmọ wa tán bá fi síkà Oòduà Republic sára ọ̀kadà lára mọ́tò wọn. Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mú wọn nígboro Èkó báyìí o, tó ń dẹ̀ ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn. Bá a bá ṣe máa rìn nìyẹn, bóyá ká kọ petition against the Commissioner of Police Lagos State. Ká kọ petition against ẹ̀ through United Nations. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn. Wọn ò gbúdọ̀ fi ọwọ́ kan ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ṣe ìwọ́de, torí pé ènìyàn ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti sọ wípé ara ni òun, ara ni gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire o, ara ni wá. Àfàwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn olóṣèlú jẹgúdújẹrá ilé kan náà lára ọ̀nà. Ara dẹ̀ ni wọ́n, ìjẹkújẹ tọkàn ń jẹ ni ò jẹ́ kí ọpọlọ wọn pé. Kristi tó wá sáyé tó kú fún àwa ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀, iṣẹ́ ìjàgbára ló ṣe. Gbogbo ọmọlẹ́yìn Kristi ló yẹ kó máa ṣiṣẹ́ àjàgbára. Torí ibi òótọ́ ni Kìrìsìtẹ́nì gbọ́dọ̀ dúró sí. Èmi kò bá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ evangelist ni mí. Evangelism tèmi ni pé ìpínlẹ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe. Nítorí téèyàn bá ń ṣe ẹ̀sìn Kìrìsìtẹ́nì ní àwùjọ tí ò sí ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn tó ń fẹ́ ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn dùn, tí opó sunkún, tí arúgbó tọrọ jẹ, tí ọmọ òrukàn tó ń tọrọ jẹ, brọ́dà mi, irú Kìrìsìtẹ́nì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò lè bá Ọlọ́run nílé o. Kò lè bá Ọlọ́run nílé o. Kìrìsìtẹ́nì tèmi fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run rán mi. Mo ní pé gbogbo nǹkan tó bá máa gbà, kò séèyàn tó ń fẹ́ mi lówó. Iṣẹ́ tí mo rọra ń ṣe tí máa ti ṣe owó ẹ̀rọ ìlú mi mo fẹ́.
Ara tá a sọ lé
on the first, mo ṣáàtà mọ́tò, a rìn káàkiri gbogbo ìgboro yìí. Kò sí ọkọ̀ tó súnmọ́ wa.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Ṣọ́wọ́ mi yé yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ìgbésẹ̀, mo ń lísì sí broadcast mi, mo fẹ́ mọ ìgbésẹ̀. Then mo dẹ̀ ti sẹ́ǹdì message sí líǹkì tá a máa ṣe petition. Ẹ bá mi sẹ́ǹdì líǹkì yẹn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. All right. We're only taking calls if you're praying. Àwọn tó kọ̀ ti ṣàdúrà ni mo kàn fún àǹfààní àti sọ̀rọ̀. So what you're watching is part of the video from Ikorodu yesterday. To some people, they will say it was just a fight between two ethnic groups. It's fine. It happens sometimes. But what could then lead to where these other ethnic groups that we are talking about decided to kill the other ones as well. Kí ló lè fà? We are asking you peacefully to go and do the needful. What is the needful? Go and sign the petition. Go and sign the poll so that we can be able to use that as part of our peaceful means to exit Nigeria. And I hope this is a call for prayer as well. Hello.
Mr. Koiki, ẹ káàárọ̀ sá o.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ náà o. Ọlọ́run á gba àdúrà wa o. Olùdúrà nation ìrọ̀rùn ló máa bọ́ sínú agbára Ọlọ́run.
Àdúrà wa gbà táwa náà bá gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ẹgbóhùn sókè.
Mo fẹ́ bi àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tí wọ́n ti sign petition pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Tí wọ́n bá ń gbọ́ ohùn mi kó ní kó máa fún mi ní èsì kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti sign petition. Petition and polls yìí ló ní agbára wa. Good morning. Yes, sir. SARS ń pààyàn everybody, wọ́n ń pààyàn every hour. Okay, ẹni ẹ̀dẹ̀ wọ́n head the SARS, wọ́n dey legalize ìbọn. Okay, tó bá gbọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ head the SARS, ẹ legalize ìbọn náà. Shoot me, I shoot you ni. Jésù náà jà. Ànábì náà jà. Ṣàngó jà. Awólọ́wọ̀ jà ló pèsè olóṣè eléyìí sí. Kí ẹ máa sọ pé òun ò ní báyàwó àsopá sùn kó wọ́n bá kó àrùn. Tí àsopá bá báyàwó ẹ̀sùn kọ́. Aláàní bá Fúlàní jà, Fúlàní bá wa jà. Ṣé àwa níjà ni? And again, gbogbo young guys, kó ká kú lọ 45 lára wọn. Èmi tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ Mùsùlùmí ni mí o. Àwọn tó bá kọlù mí máa kọlù mi. Kó ní kálukú kí wọ́n lọ ẹni tó bá ẹ pelé ẹ lọ́lú yín ẹ ṣoògùn sára. Tí SARS bá yín ìbọn tó bá pé ìbọn yẹn ò dáhùn kò ní yìn mí kó ní kálukú ní nǹkan lára. Àwọn ọlọ́kadà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ mú tó mú wọn pẹ̀lú pé wọ́n dẹ̀ Odùduwà nation Odùduwà kí ni máa ra nínú wọn ẹjọ́ bá wa ṣe nǹkan lórí ẹ̀. And again àwọn SARS yẹn ní ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹ̀kan mi náà tó bá wọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ní ìṣòro Odùduwà nation. Ọmọ Odùduwà tó bá ti mú SARS ìdágbèbọ̀ dániwọ̀ tó bá lóògùn lára tó bá ti mú wọn. Gbogbo tó wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ jẹ́ kó gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ àbáwọn ọjà pẹ̀lú ìtàn lọ́wọ́. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn SARS ni wọ́n kì í ṣe spirit. Wọ́n níyàwó wọn dẹ̀ lọ́mọ. You can likewise deal with their family. Tó fẹ́ gbàmílẹ̀ tí kèémà fọwọ́ pa mi. Tó bá ti gbàmílẹ̀ tí mo yẹ́dà sí láàmú àmọ́ ẹ̀ lórí ìlú. That's me. Ẹ tí SARS bá ti máa treat bóyá ọ̀nà ni wọ́n ṣe kí ni wọ́n gbọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ wọn lọ school. Ẹ trace wọn. Ìyàwó tó fẹ́ ṣògbó kó gbọ́ ọmọ SARS kò fi ṣògbó owó àgbọ̀dọ̀ fi kókó ni wọ́n ni. Ibi tọ́wọ́ ìdè kẹ́rìbọ̀ máa ti kó níyàwó káwọ́ gbòòrò àwọn Odùduwà nation á láti gbà ní ìlú tí ò ti ní ti pé SARS yìnbọn fún èèyàn ni. Torí àdínkù Fúlàní sínú SARS. Ọmọ Yorùbá ló máa ṣe ọlọ́pàá nílẹ̀ Odùduwà. So kó ní kálukú kó dìde ńlẹ̀ kó ní kálukú sign petition and polls. Mo lè fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rẹ́ Gani Adams náà. Àmọ́ pé jagunjagun ni wọ́n àwọn ogun wọn dẹ̀ pọ̀. Kí wọ́n bá announce for each and every one of them. Okay, kí wọ́n bá announce for each and every one of them. Kí wọ́n bá sign petition yẹn. Àní ìgbò. Tọ́pọ̀ mọ́ 5 million náà ní tí 3 million bá sign. Ara ẹ̀ ni o. Kọ́ jọ abẹ wọn ni o. Abẹ wọn ni. Ẹ ṣe gan. Hi, good morning. How are you?
Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ lọ ó dáhùn pé màmá wa busy níbi tí wọ́n wà. Lẹ́ǹkan say for the benefit of those of you that think that we are the only one doing petition, this is a live petition.parliament.uk. You can literally see that they have 187 petitions that got a response from the government. By now, we should be getting a response from the colonial master on our own. But because we have refused to give them the numbers that will allow the government to respond, 19 of those petitions have already been debated at the House of Commons. So that means our own is not necessary because people refuse. People will say they cannot understand the petition, but when you want to get an American visa, you know the length and breadth of where you will go. When somebody tells you about Canadian visa, You know that you can travel sometime to Sokoto just to go and find out one piece of information. What is so difficult in signing a petition? What is so difficult in signing a poll? For over 6 months, we can't even get 100,000 on each of these. So who is deceiving who? Please, when you call, it is only for the prayer. We have not opened the call officially. Everyone's okay.
Hello. Hello. Orúkọ mi ni Ṣèyẹ láti Libya. Mo fẹ́ ó ní àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ, mo dẹ̀ kí ni pé ẹ̀kú ṣe takuntakun ojú adé gbé yẹn níṣẹ́ lásán. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ẹ̀ níṣẹ́ lásán, ìbànújẹ́ dẹ̀ ń jẹ́ ti ní orí ọ̀rọ̀ petition pòlù yẹn and try ká ṣiṣẹ́ gidigidi lórí ẹ̀. Bọ̀ àwọn kankan wà tó kún fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹjọ kí bá mi là yí àwọn èèyàn tó máa wo program. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ní orí ọ̀rọ̀ flag wa, wọ́n máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ flag wa pé kí ni orí Oòduà ni ó ṣe níbi orí flag wa. Wọ́n máa ń sọ fún wọn padà pé kí ni orí Oòduà, kí ni orí Oòduà tó ń ṣe níbẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ń ti religion bọnu kí ni religion, wọ́n ti ń ti bọ̀. Àwa máa sọ fún wọn pé orí Oòduà tá à ń sọ kì í ṣe òòṣà o. Wọ́n ti ti religion, wọ́n ti ń ti bọ̀ wípé kí ló dé tí wọ́n fi kíní kan sí yìí kan táwọn fẹ́ join group náà rí, táwọn fi fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan rí, tá bá ti gbọ̀dúrà republic, wọ́n máa dá wọn padà àwọn lọ́ máa ṣe babaláwo. Àwọn lọ́ máa ṣe kíní kan. Àdèmá máa sọ fún pé religion tẹ̀ wọ́n fi kó wa lẹ́rú. Religion yẹn náà fi kó wa lẹ́rú tá a fi wà nípò tá a wà yìí. Bọ̀ kò yẹ lómi ẹlòmí ti gbé religion yẹn sórí gan. Ó ti gbé religion yẹn tẹ́ pé religion yẹn ó ti gbé sórí jù. À ń jà fún freedom, à ń sọ̀rọ̀ religion. Amẹ́ríkà àti London àwọn tó gbé religion gan wá fún wa gan. Tó bá kan jà fún freedom, wọ́n máa ń gbẹ́sẹ̀ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan ni. Wọ́n sì tó àwa, wá kó wa lẹ́rú. Lẹ́nìkan ló ń bèèrè lọ́wọ́ wa pé nínú group ló máa ń bèèrè lọ́wọ́ wa torí ẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ fún mi wa. Ìgbé kan tó ń fẹ́ join group náà rí. Ìgbé kí ni orí Oòduà tó ń ṣe níbi flag. Lọ́tọ̀ kí nìkan.
Okay, all right. Religion and petition nǹkan tọ̀tọ̀ méjì là ń discuss. Nígbà tá a bá fọ́ọ̀sì táwa bá ti ní nọ́mbà tá a fẹ́ gbogbo ọ̀rí tó ń sọ yẹn kò ní lè work. Let's get the petition. Let's get the poll. How much do we need? A lot of people have asked the question. Mélòó gan na need gan lórí petition? Àìtí rí nǹkan kan, wọ́n ń béèrè pé mélòó gan la need. Over 6 months in the petition. Petition was set up before the poll. And I'm sure it's over 6 months now for the set up petition here. And all we could get is 14,000. Let's focus on the topic of the day. Ṣẹ́rẹ́ wo àwọn tó ń béèrè kí ni orí kíní kan ṣe flag àbọ̀ abáni gbogbo àwọn yẹn minority nìyẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ lélẹ̀ lọ́múná. Eléyìí gangan ló máa fún wa ní headway. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tó gba Israel tí Israel fi ń jẹ́ Israel lénìí, they are less than 500,000. Gbogbo Yorùbá tẹ̀ ń pariwo pé ó pọ̀ tẹ̀ ní 60 million. Kò ń ṣe gbogbo 60 million yẹn la ní ìpèkú láti tẹ̀lé wa. We don't need all the 60 million. But we need as many of that 60 million. Somebody asking, what is the flag? Kilori Konshi. That is not our focus now. People like that, just ignore them, just leave them. They will come back. Because we will be distracted with unnecessary situation and so many things happening inside that contraction you call Nigeria. A lot of people will get carried away when the real battle is how do we get the numbers. The real battle is how do we push this number up. Can we get 20,000 before the end of this show? It's not about everybody just want to call and say something. No. Our attention is not about that. 14,000. Ó yẹ kójú ti gbogbo wa. Àwọn kan ní how difficult láti sign yẹn lọ ṣe sign it. àwọn kan ní wẹ̀ àwọn gbogbo èèyàn ní internet okay ṣé gbogbo àwa tá wà níta náà là ní internet ṣé gbogbo àwa tá wà níta là ní access sí internet Yorùbá mélòó gan ló wà ní outside the country let's talk about you let's leave me I always say let's leave Nigeria alone because Nigeria itself is a problem but my question is how many Yorubas are outside the country mélòó gan ni wá that we can't get this number that we are asking for.
Hello, Mr. Layomi, ẹ káàsán ẹ kú ètò Ọlọ́run á máa fún yín ṣe o. Ẹ ṣé gan ẹ dẹ̀kú gbogbo ojoojúmọ́. Ọlọ́run á máa kún yín lágbára ẹ̀ níṣẹ́ lásán o. Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú wa náà àtètè rójúdù àtètè rí Yorùbá nation wa gbà o. Ẹ jọ àwọn èèyàn tí ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi because àmọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bí ebi bí ẹnìkan mi ò lè comment mi lè ṣe kán náà flag kìíní kan. So me mo kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Facebook tèmi náà látàárọ̀.
Facebook Facebook sometimes they lock you can't comment for 24-48 hours because the Nigerian government is giving them money it's a lobby so they censor most of the people that are talking tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn but it's because you maybe they probably flag it because you are doing too much on this movement and sometimes all this it's a lobby but if I send message on WhatsApp, I'll send it to you. I send it on WhatsApp.
Send oríṣiríṣi gan sí mi. Wọ́n ti ń send oríṣiríṣi wọ́n ti ń bú mi pé kíní kan èmi náà dé ti dá padà fún wọn ṣáà torí mi ràn wọ́n ṣẹ́ but bọ́n ṣe wá lọ́ọ̀kì wá yìí ni kò wáyé mi o wọ́n jẹ́ ká ṣe tiwa o. Ẹ ṣé gan Ọlọ́run máa fún yín ṣe o Ọlọ́run máa fún yín ṣe ẹ ṣé tó bá wa pariwo kò yẹn fún gbogbo ènìyàn o kọ́ tètè bá wa sáyìn ni.
No problem. All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's go straight to Lagos. Don't okay.
Ẹ káàsán bọ̀dá mi Yomi.
Káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ kú ètò. Yes, sir. Sẹ́rí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ petition àti kó ìbọ̀ dá mi. Èmi tún ní pé bóyá ká tún fi ojú ọ̀tọ̀ wo ni bọ̀dá mi o. Èmi wò wípé bóyá tí a bá lè máa ṣe manual petition ṣé ó lè work bọ̀dá mi pé kí a máa lọ from one place to another ká máa ṣe evangelism ká máa sọ fún àwọn èèyàn nítorí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní ilé wọ́n rẹ́dì láti kémi máa meet o wọ́n rẹ́dì láti sign petition and post yẹn but ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó ní fóònù wọn kò ní data àwọn èèyàn tí ẹmọ èmi ń sọ̀rọ̀ from my own experience ní àwọn èèyàn tí mo ti meet wípé bóyá tí a bá lè tún fi ọgbọ́n pé ká máa lọ from one place to another tá bá rí èèyàn tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú ẹ̀ tó lè fara ẹ̀ kalẹ̀ tó lè ṣe kí àwọn èèyàn kí wọ́n kọ́kún ṣe mọ̀ sá wípé kí a máa lọ from one place to another ká máa sign petition yẹn èmi tún wo gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọgbọ́n ọmọdé tèmi ni o pé bóyá ó lè work ká tún wò bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ̀dá mi kí kinní kó lè fast.
All right, no problem. I'll review it. We'll review it. Let me say thank you very much. Please let's hold the calls for the time being. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní Canada, America, Nigeria, mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí gbogbo yín pátápátá. I say good afternoon to all our Biafra brothers and sisters. Please do not disrespect the people on the platform. We so much also enjoy you. I miss Mazi Nnamdi Kanu show these early hours of the morning, but I will be able to listen to it later on. But please do not disrespect my people the same way they will not disrespect you. This is not a joking platform. This platform is being watched, not just here in UK, around the world, not just by the Nigerians or the Yorubas as they want to call themselves, also by the international community that also continue to monitor what we are doing. A very good afternoon and welcome. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Okay.
Ẹ jọ kí ni petition and post yẹn. Báwo kí ni send ẹ̀ sí mi tó jẹ́ pé tó bá send ẹ̀ sí mi má lè send ẹ̀ sí gbogbo àwọn friend mi.
Màá send ẹ̀ sórí WhatsApp yìí.
No, mo ní lórí WhatsApp bet
Oh yes, I bet definitely. Yeah. Every link that we are sending out, you can also forward that link to so many people.
Because if you are my friend of Facebook, if you are my friend on Facebook, I send this to you, don't send it to me back what you say, I'm blocking you right away.
Okay.
If you are my friend on Facebook, if you don't sign this petition, I'm blocking you right away. Your mom want to get ready. You want to do what you do. Some you don't sign for me. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Very
I have
good.
over 1,000 friends.
Yeah.
So if you are not signing this, I'm blocking you right away.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you WhatsApp. If you don't sign it, I'll go to Facebook. I'm blocking right away.
Thank you very much. Let us also explain that. Do you know that this petition is different from the poll? I will explain why. Please hold the calls for the time being. Please hold your call. Because the reason why we are here is also to explain as many of what we know. Then you will call and also give us your own view on this issue on the table. Presently, okay, sometimes, okay. Program ini.
Yes, sir. Are you still live, sir?
Okay, we are live, but we are not taking calls. I just said so now, a few minutes ago. So I'm not sure whether you're with us or not.
Sorry. Okay, I will call again.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Let us please, concentrate, especially when I say do not call, because as at that time, there's something I want to say that is important. Do you know that you can also tell a non-Yoruba, Igbo, English, Indian, Pakistan to sign this petition? It's not just about us alone that needs to know about this petition. The petition can be signed by anyone. It is only the poll that is specifically targeted with the Yorubas. So any one of your friends that are non-Nigerians can also sign this petition. So you can forward it to them. What does the petition even say? Let's read it. Protecting the people of southern middle belt of Nigeria from Fulani genocide. Do everybody agree that there's genocide in the country? We've talked about that so many times. We know that there's genocide. So for us to enable the UK Parliament to talk about this the same way they have responded to 187, 19 of those have already been debated inside the House of Commons. But we want to leave Nigeria. But we don't want, but we are dragging them. We are saying the colonial masters are the reason why with this marriage that is now enforced on us. But we have refused to even tell our English friends and family friends that, do you know that you can help us to sign this petition? Oh, maybe people don't know that. We're telling you now that this particular petition that you are watching in front of the screen can be signed by the English, Japanese, Philippine, India, any country around the world that you are presently living as a Yoruba person. You should be telling them about this petition. So your focus and your target is not just based on Nigerians alone. It is only the poll that is different. Follow up to the northern Nigerian atrocity on the southern part of Nigeria, notably on the Yorubas, the Niger Delta, the Middle Belt, and the Igbos, of which an uncounted number of people have been macheted, beheaded in a gruesome act, and of which the federal government of Nigeria has been unable to curb or sometimes seen to be culpable. Okay, it looks like this other caller as well is not on the show. Hello?
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 Ekason.
Mo ní pé kò sí wà lórí platform. Mo kàn rántí pé charity ní
Okay, any suru, any Koiki wà lórí platform. Báwo lẹ ṣe mọ̀ pé wà lórí platform? Okay, and watch one, but I need come my tick pay, but I tick pay nísìn. So, watch one nìyẹn. But pé náà nísìn, background yìí àtúngbọ́ noise, you know, this is unfair. Ẹgbọ́n sókè à ń gbọ́ yín. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Okay then, no problem.
All right.
Please, when you even want to call the show, let us respect that I am not the only one listening. As much as I can hear the sound from your own house, everyone that is watching us around the world will be able to do the same thing. Let's go back to the reason why we've set up this petition. I'll start all over again. Please do not call for the time being. Follow up to the northern Nigerian atrocities on the southern part of Nigeria, notably on the Yorubas, Niger Delta, Middle Belt, and the Igbos, of which an uncounted number of people have been macheted, beheaded in a gruesome act, and of which the federal government of Nigeria has been unable to curb or sometimes seem to be culpable by the virtue of the APC-led government of the ex-general of Nigerian Army and former head of state, General Muhammadu Buhari, a Fulani and also a Sharia law believer who has not made any arrest or condemned this dastardly act. Surprisingly, as the current president of our dear country, Nigeria, the latest mass movement of people from the northern area of Nigeria being eaten in animal transport among cows in large numbers to the southern and the western part of Nigeria is creating fear, instability in the regions, as some of them were seen to be carrying rifles, mainly AK-47, and different sophisticated weapons that are better than Nigeria Army and the police combined arsenal. It's very worrying to be seen as a state-sponsor guerrilla fighters. This awareness is hereby brought to the notice of all the stakeholders and international communities who have business in these regions that a genocide of the like of Rwanda in the 90s is bit by bit eroding into these regions. We need your quick voice to intervene by virtue of preventing this from happening. Calling on the Nigerian government, which is not diverse enough but filled with Fulani kinsmen of General Buhari, already manning top positions of Nigeria in all areas, not reflecting the constitutional provisions, including the military formation, this travesty and the master plan of the northern Nigerian domination and extrajudicial killings infused with Boko Haram terrorism and now Fulani herdsmen agitation. My question now is this too much for us to sign? This is the question. Is this just too much to sign a petition that would also give us leverage on our peaceful exit out of the contraction you call Nigeria? You're watching a live broadcast. Please do not put your number on the thread. You can literally send my number. You can send me a WhatsApp for the request of the petition and the poll. And I'm sure so many people have it as well. Let's take another caller quickly. A very good afternoon and welcome to the show.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah, please, I just want to remind you that maybe it will be a good idea to also bring this awareness about the petition to the like the Brazilian Yorubas or the Cuban Yorubas, because I think these people could also be a help for us, you know, and they understand this this system a little bit more than our people, you know, because the people in Nigeria, for example, most of them, they don't have telephones.
Okay, I tend always to, when people say the people in Nigeria, why do we always use the people in Nigeria? Is it just the people in Nigeria, What about all the diaspora, the Nigerians, the Yoruba that are outside? Why do we mark those at home as our target all the time? Out of the poll that we've set up, the majority of those that have signed those poll, even based on internet base alone, is 11,000 out of the 24,000. More than the US, more than UK, more than any part of the world. So why are people always using Nigeria as an excuse when we have millions of Yorubas, millions of Igbo, millions of people? 11,000, 13,000 people have literally signed a poll, more than 3,000 as against the one in UK. So why is that? I always find it very, like, we disrespect them, even though we know that we must carry everybody along.
Yeah, sure. But I'm just trying to also say that maybe it is also good if we include our Yoruba brothers in Brazil.
But those in Brazil that have signed the poll, they are not even up to 100.
Yeah. This is why I'm saying let's bring the awareness.
Okay, all right.
Please, I want to say one more thing. I said this before, and I talk about this privately with you, Mr. Koiki. I told you my vision about getting our Yoruba nation.
Yeah.
I told you before, and I said it is through just a piece of letter. We are writing letters to UN, to OAU. We are writing letters to America, Britain, and so on and so forth, and all the people who are Yorubas in diaspora or countries. So this is the way my vision was, that we will get our Yoruba nation, because we cannot play politics with the people who imprison us. We cannot play politics with them. Referendum is good, okay, but my vision tells me there is going to come a time, and all we need to do is put a date and send letters to these people, just to let them know we don't need anybody to give us Udua. We don't need the British. We don't need anybody. It is we. When we decide, when we say, this is the time and this is the exactly.
So what you're saying is that we give an ultimatum.
Exactly. Because if we decide, if we the people have decided, we have decided. We don't need anybody, to.
So àlàyé ẹni sì ni pé kí fáfàní ìtorí ẹlòmíràn òyìnbó tẹ̀ ń sọ ó ti fẹ́ pọ̀ jù díẹ̀ kó lè yé mi dáadáa. Ìtẹ̀ ń sọ ni pé ká kọ lẹ́tà ká dẹ̀ fún wọn nínú lẹ́tà yẹn pé ìjọba ìbáyìí o àwa ti kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà o.
Exactly.
Okay.
So àjọmọ akọ lẹ́tà náà sáwọn.
ṣẹgbọ́ speech mi níjọ rally ṣe láǹfààní àti gbọ́.
Yes sir. Mo gbọ́, mo rí gbogbo ẹ̀. Kò bad náà.
Ẹgbọ́ kọ́ ni mò ń sọ. Ó ní kankan tí mo ń fẹ́, ó níbi tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ dé nínú ẹ̀ ni mo fẹ́ mú jáde. Nígbà tí mo sọ níbẹ̀ pé ó máa dé stage kan, a máa sọ pé a nílò Nigerian passport yẹn mọ́. A máa destabilize systems all over the world.
Exactly. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wa mọ̀ pé decision tiwa, what we decide is what we want for ourselves, and nobody. We don't need any. Gbogbo eléyìí tá a ṣe ń pé,
Okay. Akàn ṣe ń pọ́n lé ni.
Tó bá ti sọ pé ó ti tó sẹ́ẹ̀.
So kò tí that means pé kò tí dojú ẹ̀ nìyẹn àbí ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ. Okay. Ẹja fẹ́ lómi láyé, no problem.
Ṣé eléyìí tá ń pariwo pé eléyìí ṣe kí ni?
Okay.
Pé eléyìí ká kọ́ bá fẹ́ nà ó. Tá bá ti sọ pé a fẹ́ jáde sẹ́ẹ̀, then we go.
Àtúnfún yín láyè kí ẹ pè padà létà ká tún gbọ́ kẹ́lòmíì tún sọ lé lórí. Ṣé I agree on the line of my last caller? My last caller said all this is a waste of time. Let's just declare a date and say we are no longer part of Nigeria and we start setting up our own parallel government. I love that idea. I have said it. If we don't do something to destabilize that system bigger, people think it's about just weapon fighting. No. There are millions of things to disorganize that country you call Nigeria. And we don't need millions of people to agree with that. As long as even these 14,000 people that have signed this poll, or this petition rather, and we look at the poll, another, how many people have signed the poll? Roughly 26,000. We can destabilize Nigeria. Anybody agree with me? Without carrying a gun? Not yet. More awareness is needed. I know. The awareness has not reached where I and those of us doing this. Do we set up a radio station to infiltrate the system? It can be done. It's not something we should be shy to talk about. But somebody is waiting for Koiki Media, Heritage, Oshatola, Erelu, David Hamilton, Frank Bello, Bedu, Citizen AY, and the rest, and Dara Talk Show, and Al Maroof. Who else again? People are waiting for us to be the one to do everything. Do you know that we have, Yoruba people that can set up this thing and they don't even have to tell us? All they do is just give us the frequency and we start promoting it. Should we start running a radio station that will infiltrate that system and get our message properly? Or should we do the groundwork? If we're going to do the groundwork, who is going to be responsible, for providing the logistics? Oh, you think groundwork does not need logistics? When we say logistics, people automatically think maybe it's money. No. Sometimes it's the equipment, the handbill. We have people that are already signing the manual part of these polls. But every day they're saying there's not enough. So are we serious? Is it time that maybe we give our time by this time next year? Every one of us hands up on that Nigerian passport and we create problem around the world. We can do that. We stop using the Nigerian passport. There's nothing they can do. We will start declaring that we are not Nigerian, we are Yorubas. In Toba Fishi Nikoshi, we will travel, but we will not go with the Nigerian passport. For those that are still holding that passport, we will destabilize the system around the world. We will create problem from the airport. We get to the airport, they say, where's your passport? You give them a document that is not Nigerian passport. We can destabilize it. Can anyone set up a radio station? You don't have to consult us. Just give us the frequency. The Biafra have a radio station that is operating in Nigeria. But somebody wants Koiki Media to go and do it. But yet, nobody wants to fund it. That is where the problem is. We must do something. We can't just be talking every day. We've done the October 1st rally. Oh, we should wait for the Yoruba World Congress and the rest of the organization to proper wait for Comrade Victor Taiwo. Let me even read what he sent to me from his last message. Okay, let's quickly go back to Oshodi, then I won't take calls again for a few minutes. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè bàbá wa.
Hello, ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi?
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè à ń gbọ́ yín.
Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ ń sọ nísìn tí àgbà tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ láti kí ẹgbẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ pé ká destabilize ẹ̀. Ṣẹ̀rí tí awareness ẹ̀ ti lè pé ká bá ti lè ṣe at least awareness fún òṣù ọmọ Yorùbá àkànlẹ́ẹ̀dì tó máa lóhùn gbọ́ pé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ lọ òṣù ọmọ Yorùbá náà tí ò gbọ́. So nǹkan tí a máa ṣe náà bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ torí àwọn Haúsá Fúlàní wọn ò lè gbà wọn ò lè fi wálẹ̀.
Wọ́n níjà lọ ní kò ń ṣe pé wọ́n lè gbà. We are not going. Look, people, let me say something, everybody. If you all think we are going anywhere without destabilizing the system, we are not going anywhere.
Nǹkan tẹ́mi èmi náà agree pẹ̀lú yín ni. Mo ń agree pẹ̀lú yín ni. Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni wípé a ní láti gbé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ ẹ pé we have our own international passport. Èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan. I am telling people I am Oduduwa. I am not Nigerian. Ibẹ̀ ló ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tó ti ẹyin ní sí radio station ẹ̀ sọ yẹn we start it. We run a parallel government. Tó bá ní pé àtàwọn ọba yẹn bá ní pé àwọn ò ní follow wa àwọn kábíyèsí.
We do our own. We start setting up problems. We create problems in a way that is not going to create bloodshed. All those ones, anything could create bloodshed. Tí bá sọ pé mo lo Nigerian passport mo ní sí. The worst ni pé wọ́n ní jẹ́ kí n jáde ní bíbá. Ìkànnì méjèèjì ni. Màá dé máa sọ fún ọ pé mo fẹ́ jáde bọ̀ tó ń sọ ọmọ Nàìjíríà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni Then àwọn tó wà ní ìdí agbófinró àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn àwọn DSS yẹn ká mọ bá ṣe máa tẹ̀mú wọn. Àwọn ní another ìṣòro àwọn làwọn olóṣèlú yẹn lò. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ bá ṣe máa tẹ̀mú wọn ká competition lè dé ká máa gbórúkọ picture wọn ká máa gbé sàgbáyé. Bó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní arrest àwọn ọmọ wa ní ìsìn torí àwọn tó ń arrest àwọn tó wà ní grassroots nítorí pé lùkẹ́ tó mọ̀ àwọn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ti charge wọn sí court wọ́n lọ remind wọn sínú ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀rọ wọn náà wọ́n máa kó wọn tó bá lè ṣe irúkọ tẹ́lẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn máa dẹ́kọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ àwọn wọ́n tó ń délẹ̀ fún yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé picture wọn ẹ jẹ́ ká gbórúkọ wọn. Because èmi tí mo sọ àgbà mo ráìtì ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó wà ní US Congress he is a friend of mine mo ráìtì ẹ̀ but nígbà tí wọ́n ti suspend Facebook mi ò lè communicate pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. If not, I'm orúkọ wọn, picture wọn, we should fly it in the worldwide media. Over there, we should fly their picture. Blackmail, tell the world that they are the agent of oppression. DSS, chief, police IGF, Air Force, let us bring out their names and their picture that they are killing our people with oppression. And they don't want us to speak. And they are not our tribesmen. Wọ́n ṣe Yorùbá, wọ́n lè máa kọ́ àlù wa kò ṣeé ṣe. Wọ́n lè ní àdílé sọ̀rọ̀ nílùú wa kò ṣeé ṣe. Wọ́n ti ń ṣe fún wa ti pẹ́ ó tó gẹ́. Ó tó gẹ́, Brother Koiki, ó tó gẹ́ ẹjọ́. Ilé làwa wà o. Ilé làwa wà láti sọ̀rọ̀ èdè ìgbóníwò àti oṣù báyìí sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n mi ò ní gbà ibi kíkẹ́ tí bá ti dé tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ mí náà kò darapọ̀ nìyẹn. Mi ò ní gbà. Àwọn lẹ́rú sí wọ́n mú wa lẹ́rú ó ti pọ̀ ju. Àwọn ọmọ wa tọ́ka àwọn ọmọ kékeré tọrọ tó ń jẹjẹ nígboro àdúgbò ń tọrọ owó. Àwọn ìyàwó ilé nìsín ìyàwó ilé tọ́pọ̀ ọ̀bá níṣẹ́ nìsín.
Wàhálà ni ó ti di wàhálà.
Ó ti di ẹjọ́ kò sí nǹkan tó ń ṣiṣẹ́. Estimated bill ní NEPA náà.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí alàgbà yẹn kọ́ sí lọ́nà wàá sì wọlé padà. This is one out of so many messages I get all the time. Let me read this. People should still keep educating our people about the importance of having our nation. And Nigerian security and ministry needs to withdraw from our land. The World Organization, please hold the calls for a few seconds. The World Organization, we should keep informing them we need our nation back. Okay, this person is not listening, so I'm going to have to let them come through. Hello?
Hello?
Everyone's okay, I'm going.
Yeah. Mo fẹ́ sọ kankan lórí nípa báwo ni nípa ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Sunday Igboho. Hello.
Kí ló ṣe bàbá Sunday Igboho?
No, mo kàn fẹ́ sọ kankan ní pé like why tí a sì lè máa recruit àwọn èèyàn sí like for nípa security force.
Yeah, those are things we cannot say on the air. You know, those are sensitive ones. We can keep those ones behind the scene. So even if I recruit recruitment, Mama Lord, there's a lot of recruitment everywhere. Every day there's recruit. I want recruit, buy anything. I recruit. We understand the recruitment to me.
I really want to work for you.
Okay.
Like most of from US Army with more experience as
okay.
Mo fẹ́ wọ́ọ̀kì fún wọn.
Ọ̀dà ẹ pè mí lẹ́yìn ètò. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ètò. Tẹ́ bá pè mí lẹ́yìn ètò, so àmọ́ bá ṣe máa line ní dáadáa pẹ̀lú wọn. Ẹ pè mí lẹ́yìn ètò. All right, sir, ẹ ṣé gan. These are part of what we say. The awareness has not reached the peak. I have said it myself. I say to everyone, I need 6 months. Me, I don't know about any other organization. 6 months will lapse in December. And then we can review everything we've done so far. Who agree that we need a radio station now? Now!
Hello?
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 mo tún ní idea kan nípa petition yẹn. Mo tún wò pé nísinsìnyí sẹ́ pé àwọn Yorùbá mi wọn ò fẹ́ sign. Ìbá wọn pé nísinsìnyí sẹ́ pé àwọn Biafra náà join wa láti sọ pé àwọn náà fẹ́ jáde. Bóyá copy àwọn ti petition yẹn tó yẹ pé anybody ló lè sign yẹn. Bóyá kẹ́ send ẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ wọn ti Biafra náà kọ́ náà lè bá àbọ̀ wọ́ọ̀lù so that kíní a lè lọ sókè sí. Nǹkan tí mo tún rí sí lórí ẹ̀ tún nìyẹn.
Okay, all right, good idea. Please hold the calls because I'm still reading from so many of the messages I receive all the time. I'm just reading one out of so many of them. People should still keep educating our people about the importance of having a nation. We do that all the time. And everyone I expect to also do the same thing. I need láti máa educate àwọn èèyàn. Because ẹlòmíì ò mọ ìyàtọ̀ intern ṣe. Ó ṣì mix it up with the politics of ìtàn ṣe, politics àmàlà tó ń ṣe ní Nàìjíríà. Politics àmàlà tó máa fún wọn ní 1,000 naira nígbà tó bá lọ ṣe rally. But ìyá yẹn ti gbàgbé pé tóun bá dé hospital wá gbà ju 1,000 naira lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lọ. Ọmọ àtúkù mọ́ lọ́wọ́, àwa máa sunkún. Àwa ní ìtọ́lọ́run ti sọ ni, Ọlọ́run sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Nigerian securities and ministries needs to withdraw from our land. Please do not call. The World Organization, we should keep informing them we need our nation back as it was before the British came. We have to sit on the neck of our politician. These individuals do not want to listen. Hello? Hello?
Nigerian church àti mosque. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ máa ń force wọn pé like ní pé just sign petition because everybody really mo máa ń force wọn. Why they jẹ́ pé like àwọn Nàìjíríà wa ní Nàìjíríà téèyàn ready láti fẹ́ gba Odùduwà why tí wọ́n sì máa lọ sí ọjà like láti máa lọ sọ fáwọn tí bá lọ Nàìjíríà sí mo máa lọ nǹkan iṣẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n èmi gọ́gẹ́ ṣe pé like tí máa lọ sọ fáwọn èèyàn tó ń tajà yẹn tí máa ní nǹkan báyìí tó jẹ́ Yorùbá bíi tèmi tí dẹ̀ máa lọ explain yẹn fún wọn tí dẹ̀ force wọn láti jọ sign fún petition yẹn but kíní yẹn make sense tí yóò bá wà Nàìjíríà ó easy gan ju tí bá lọ church tí bá lọ Nàìjíríà church mo máa lọ force wọn pé like a fẹ́ gba òmìnira mo dẹ̀ máa explain yẹn fún wọn or something like that why tí ìṣerú kìíní yẹn ní Nàìjíríà like ọ̀nà owó la lè fi ṣe tó bá jẹ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n lè fowó support ni tó bá jẹ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n lè fowó support ni èèyàn lè fowó support.
Okay. All right.
Ìyẹn tó tún make sense. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa wà Nàìjíríà tó máa ń wò jẹyà but ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹlòmíì ò ní service láti ẹlòmíì ò ní kíní láti lè sáyẹn ẹlòmíì.
Okay, again the question I still not get a concrete answer. Why is it that we are focusing the complaint to those in Nigeria when those in Nigeria have signed the poll more than those in US? Okay, all right, no problem. All right. That answer I can't get every time people are calling. I still can't get the answer. We are quick to talk about those in Nigeria, but those in Nigeria have signed the poll more than myself and you. I will not even believe that one of us signed to put you on a petition here because I'm local araju. Let's read more from the World Organization. We should keep informing them we need our nation back as it was before the British came. We have to sit on the neck of our politicians to change their games for them to understand we don't want to trust enough anymore. Enough of the unnecessary hardship, killings, hunger, which they brought to us. That is a message from one of our followers in Ireland. We don't need no slave masters on our land and no more exploitation of our resources. We need enough for ourselves. In the future, the world is going cashless anyway. I'm just reading some of the messages. These are the messages I'm getting every day. And I'm sure people are asking you the same thing as well. What process can we take to separate our account from the federal government so that we can be paying our people leaders' salary directly to boost their confidence in the agitation, for them to be reassured that we can stand by ourselves? Nobody will like the torture we have passed through Nigeria. If those fears are tackled, handled, and managed properly, people will see it as the best thing we have done for ourselves as a race. I wish our politicians also capture with that same vision quickly, without any waste of time. That will be the best. Any other thing is just a waste of time, creating more problems and chaos as usual. We are no longer interested in that one Nigeria slogan. It means nothing good, but rather evil. Is it time that we have a solid internal working, not the one that needs internet, the one that is working directly inside Nigeria? It can be done. We have the brains around the world that can make it happen. But they are waiting for somebody to give them the authorization to do so. Who is going to take the lead to have that radio station inside location 419? Let's take a few more calls again. Hello.
Mr. Koiki. God bless you, sir. Sir, program tó sọ yìí ó ní bó ṣe ń lọ o. Mo dẹ̀ like tọ́pìkì tí tèmi ní jẹ́. Ẹ wo advice kan tèmi tún wò pé bóyá ó tún lè work tí gbogbo kíní máa fi ṣiṣẹ́ torí bí gbogbo bá ṣe ń bẹ́tò lọ́nbi tá a wà yìí náà. Advice kan tèmi máa sọ, àwọn tó pera wọn ní ọmọ Oòduà, ó kèé sí gbogbo wa accepted pé ọmọ Oòduà ni wá. Àwọn version kan kí pé Yorùbá ti wà kí kíní kan tó wà á ti gbàgbé yẹn. Gbogbo wa a sọ pé okay, à ń lọ fún Oòduà nation, à ń lọ fún Yorùbá nation. All well and good. Àwọn tó jẹ́ most important key gangan tó jọmọ Oòduà gangan tó fira wọn jọba ṣó ti yé yín. Tó bá fẹ́ kí kíní ṣe sà, ṣẹ́rí kò ṣe dídán ni pé ká jà o. Kò ṣe dídán ni pé bóyá èmi sì ń dúró lórí ọ̀rọ̀ mi tí ò dẹ̀ ní yí padà. Kí èrò 10 million kan sign petition yẹn, bàbá òyìnbó ò ní fún yín ní freedom torí pé kí ni tí òyìnbó bá wá kó wa lẹ́rú padà wọ́n máa fẹ́ kẹ́jẹ́ sùn, kẹ́jẹ́ bá ti sùn àwọn máa ń kọ́ mi, tó bá ti wá kọ́ mi wọ́n wá sọ pé ṣẹlẹ̀ báwa la fẹ́ tún nǹkan báyìí iye báyìí ní ṣé àtiwá ọwọ́ ẹrú mi là bọ́ sí. Bọ̀ tá a bá fẹ́ bọ́ sọ́wọ́ ẹrú mi tẹ bá tún fẹ́ gbọ́ advice tèmi o, tẹ bá táwọn èèyàn tó dẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa lórí ètò báyìí tó bá fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ, àwọn tó jọ Oòduà gangan, Ọba Ifẹ̀, èwo ló pe rẹ̀ ní Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ tó fọmọ kéékèèké kiri, àwọn owó tó fi fọmọ yẹn tó bá lè máa mú owó yẹn jáde sà tó bá lè máa mú owó yẹn jáde bóyá 2,000 naira kọ́kọ́ pé àpèjọ pé ẹ lọ pín owó yìí ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kọ́ má sọ pé ọba ló fún yàn, ẹ kò fáwọn èèyàn pé ẹ fi ẹ̀hónú yín hàn.
Àṣẹ wọ̀ kì í ṣe yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ ni.
Mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín pé kí ni màá ṣe
mo ní ṣé ìtẹ́ ń sọ yẹn ṣé ẹni evidence tó wọ̀ kì í ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ ni.
Bàbá wọn ń ṣe o.
Evidence náà. Ẹ̀yẹ ìgbà tẹ́yìn ti kúrò Nàìjíríà wọ́n lè ti ṣe ìgbà tẹ́ kúrò Nàìjíríà.
Bàbá kò síbì kankan tó ti ń ṣe bí ṣe ń pa àwọn èèyàn wá ń lé.
Ebi everywhere níbi tí
tó bá lọ sádùúgbò tó ń pín owó dọ́dọ̀ balẹ̀ pé ẹ ṣe nǹkan báyìí tó dẹ̀ fa àwọn èèyàn tó mọ́nítọ̀ bírú àwọn chairman Sunday Igboho tó fi gbogbo wọn yẹn sí. Tí gbogbo wa káàtà ń fẹ́ràn àlàyé yẹn lọ́wọ́ ṣó ti yé yín. Tó bá lè ṣerú nǹkan yẹn bàbá mò ń sọ fún yín pé àní jà ẹ̀jẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ òní tá lẹ̀ báyìí tá a dẹ̀ fi máa gbé Oòduà nation yẹn. But àwọn ọba yóò support. Ókè ń sìn ṣé irú Tinubu tó ń lé 20 ókè káàtì ẹ̀ wá sọ èmi mi ò láìkì kankan nu already ṣó ti yé yín because èmi ò ń ṣe politics but nǹkan tẹ́bi advice kan tẹ́bi tún rò pé bóyá ó lè mú ọpẹ́ wá fún wa nídìí nǹkan tá à ń ṣe kàmọ́kàn máa lament lórí social media nìkan o torí gbogbo eré tàwa náà ń sá lẹ́yìn ń sìn èmi ò mọ ọba kankan ṣùgbọ́n mo ń gbìyànjú kọ́ tèmi náà lè lékì pé ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ gba nǹkan báyìí ẹ ṣe nǹkan báyìí mi ò ṣáà sọ fún yín rí pé mò ń náwó mi fi máa ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ bánà ṣe gbogbo kìíní mi ò ṣáà gbà ọkàn mi ò mọ Sunday Igboho rí ìjọ tó fún mi nọ́mbà Sunday Igboho gan tí mo pè ó gbé kọ̀ yẹn for the first time ìgbà tó máa di
okay oda conversation oda
ṣé ti eyín kọ̀tà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ẹ sọ fáwọn ọba tó máa pín owó kiri ó máa ṣeé ṣe tí ọba ti pín owó fáwọn èèyàn ebi pa àwọn èèyàn kọjá akẹwà ní kó máa ṣe protest o God bless you sir. So,
you don't know what the caller will say until they start uttering so many things that is in their mind, and we all have different minds. Gbogbo ala ní oríṣiríṣi àmọ̀ràn. Ìtẹ́lómi máa sọ nísìn tó bá tún pè nísìn ó tún máa yàtọ̀ sí ntẹ́ni sọ o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ o. Ìtẹ́ni tó pè nísìn máa sọ ó máa yàtọ̀ sí ntẹ́ni ẹ sọ. Orúkọ yín bọ́lẹ̀ tí ń pè wá.
Kingfisher Owólabí ló ń kọ́
ẹ ṣe kíákíá àgbọ̀ yín.
Ó mọ̀ pé ó ti pẹ́ tí o ti sọ pé ká má kọ́ mo tẹ̀sí mo ń dúró díẹ̀.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ ti wọlé ẹ má tún lọ sẹ́nu bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ lọ straight ẹ ti sọ yẹn nísìnyẹn tún gba táìmù nìyẹn.
Nǹkan mẹ́rin mo fẹ́ sọ ó mọ̀ ọ̀gbẹ́ni tó kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ pé a máa kọ lẹ́tà a máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀yẹn very important.
Ẹ ṣé wọ́n ti kọ lẹ́tà yẹn láti jọ́ ìní how long ló tẹ̀ tó fi kọ lẹ́tà.
Dúnà tá a bá ti ń kọ lẹ́tà a máa enforce yẹn that is one key mo sọ nǹkan tí mo wáyé mo sọ fún ẹ pé a ní láti ìmọ̀ràn yẹn a ní láti máa ríngì lórí wa. Secondly ó mọ̀ pé àwọn ọba tí ọ̀gbẹ́ni sọ nísìn pé àwọn ọba àwọn iléeṣẹ́ yes àwọn ọba aládùn win ní support wọn ultimately. Thirdly ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ń gbà yẹn tó sọ pé àwọn grassroots ó rántí lánàá pé mo bá yẹ sọ̀rọ̀ pé next step wa ó yẹ kó jẹ́ àwọn grassroots. Ta ló expect báwọn ọmọ kékèké jáde láti Ìbàdàn 18-20 wọ́n jáde ní protest yẹn gbogbo wọn jáde so a máa intensify grassroots kíní wa tó yẹ ká máa ṣe báyìí very important nítorí mo sọ fún ẹ pé ṣé bó rí message mo send ìpínlẹ̀ pé mo wá èèyàn tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ lóṣùkú so that àwọn wọn máa lọ school máa sọ fúnra wọn àwọn bàbá mélòó wọn lọ ń vote ṣé báwọn 18-20-23-22-40 wọn máa lọ ń vote tọ́pọ̀ kan bá sọ fún bàbá ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ bá sọ fún yẹ I think win support yẹn so that's number 3 so number 4 lọ́rọ̀ tó sọ ọmọkùnrin kan bá ẹ sọ kíkọ́ ọjọ́ kan pé a ní láti ní confidence a ní láti máa dáwó kí ni kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu lásán a máa sanwó owó yẹn yàtọ̀ tí bá fẹ́ fún Koiki Media lówó yàtọ̀ tí mo bá fẹ́ fún gúúpù collective group olùwà lówó contribution.
Okay.
So tí bá fẹ́ fún ẹ pé Koiki pẹ́ẹ́dẹ́ kó fi support media ẹ̀ ó yàtọ̀ sí ètò bá fẹ́ fún collective group pé kí ká fi ṣe nǹkan olùwà support ni everybody need. So the radio yẹn is very very important so I need láti wá bá a máa ṣe support. Owó yẹn bá a máa ṣe dáwó yẹn we have to do it now. Very very urgent. Iye tó kálukú that is the next move so that radio yẹn ṣe ń lọ àwọn grassroots yẹn àwọn àwọn ìní wọn. Wọ́n gbàgbé pé wọ́n sọ pé àwọn tó wà lé pé wọ́n ojú ipa wọn kì í wọn ní internet wọn ní data kí n sọ fún ẹ ìyá mi ò ní data bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti gbọ́. Ìyá mi ò ní data ó ti gbọ́. Àwọn alàgbà mi ìwà wọn ò ní data bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti gbọ́. So and kíní kan mo fẹ́ rọ elétí lé ní máàkì ní hormone manipulation táwọn Hausa Fulani tí wọ́n plan ní sí 2023. A ní láti watch àwọn governors wa especially àwọn APC governor kí n porúkọ wọn first Fáyẹmí a máa watch ẹ dáadáa Fáyẹmí governor Fáyẹmí a máa watch ẹ dáadáa Mákindé a máa watch ẹ dáadáa Tinubu torí wọ́n ń try ọmọ nǹkan tó àti Ọ̀ṣínbàjò ọmọ nǹkan tó ń try láti ṣe wọ́n ń wá tó ṣe máa manipulate because wọ́n ti rí pé everything ti dàrú nísìnyí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ń fẹ́ káwọn tó wà àwọn máa ṣe kó wa padà so that wọ́n máa ṣe control yẹn again so wọ́n ń try láti calculate ẹni tó máa jẹ́ pé àwọn lè control
then ó máa wà marketable fún wa ní West. So nǹkan tá a máa dúró lé ní pé ní 2023 ṣe ní vote tó rà fẹ́ lọ vote. So these are the points I just want to. English mo kàn ní kí n sọ Yorùbá.
Let's now ask this question. Who should collect the money on behalf of the whole structure? Everybody wants to donate. We're not talking about the donation that you give the media houses as you do all the time. But collective part of either one, because you not let to láti dá sínú ẹ̀. Pay every month gbogbo wa pátápátá £5. Gbogbo ẹni tó wà ní Nàìjíríà bí wọ́n 1,000 naira, 500 naira. Ká máa dá síbì kan. Organization ló láti máa gba owó bẹ́yẹn. I am asking the question now. I've thrown the question onto the portal. Who among all the organizations should be collecting such a money on our behalf so that we can set this up as quickly as possible? A radio station who has the knowledgeable of setting it up so that we can have this up and running as quickly as possible. I'm not talking about internet radio here now. Forget about the internet radio because already we're having problem with people with internet. So anything internet, just leave it. But also, we have all our videos available to give to you, but you have to sort the memory stick and the postage across to you because I cannot do that. I don't have the fund. But all the videos we have done from the beginning, apart from the one that we lost, page Wale Walata, I think we lost about 30 episodes. I have all the videos right with me now. Do you need it? Let me know. We put it on a memory stick, 3 episodes, 10 episodes. We put it there, we post it to you in America, in Germany. You duplicate it as well. Or you go and download it yourself. But I have made it easy myself. Every day, all my videos I've downloaded every video I have because I don't want to lose just like I did with Wale Walata. But koda ita ṣe lánàá bó ṣe rẹ̀ mí tó tí mo wọlé mo tún ti downloaded. Every video I've done, I have them on my system downloaded already, and I'm ready to share that with you so that you can then also give it as a gift to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. And they don't need any internet to watch that anymore. Let's take another caller. Hello, caller. Ẹ káàbọ̀, orúkọ yín o, bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ń pè wọ́n.
Ṣèfolú ló ń pè láti France.
Ẹgbọ́n sókè bàbá wa.
Okay. Nípa nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ lọ́wọ́ pé ká ṣe rédíò Kúdírátì rédíò. Mo fi pe rédíò yẹn for now necessary because rédíò Kudirat ti fàyẹ ní head ní London kò já síbi gbogbo. Chaos ó yẹ ká create chaos ní Nàìjíríà ní ká create chaos. Nǹkan tó lè tètè sẹ́tù nìyẹn. Àdé àtẹ̀mí tó mú wá ní ẹ má bínú.
No, gbogbo ìbínú eléyìí ń sọ̀rọ̀ bínú à ń láyàrá no because a lè máa jókòó máa èmi ò look I have said it. Ọ̀rọ̀ ta a lè máa jókòó máa ọ̀rọ̀ sí àdọ̀tà máa sọ títí di 2 years lélẹ̀. A lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ títí ẹni ká create chaos irú chaos wo ẹ fún wa lẹ́yọkan náà ẹ àbí ẹ sọ náà ẹ ẹ̀hún náà ni mo sọ irú chaos wo ni a lè create.
Because mi ti gbọ́dọ̀ nílẹ̀ kan tẹ́ ní kí nǹkan láti ṣẹlẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So that international community kò lè bá wa dá sí.
Àníṣe àwa 26,000 tá a bá declare pé a lo Nigerian passport wa mọ́ a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí destabilize system around the world.
Because tọ́wọ́n ní ká ló máa ṣe rédíò Kudirat táwọn Fáyẹmí jókòó tì ní London pẹ̀lú gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kò gbọ́ síbi kò gbọ́ padà lọ́dẹ gọ́fìnà London ní Nàìjíríà náà tún kúrú rẹ̀. So ẹgbẹ̀gbẹ̀rún rédíò ká fún ẹ̀kọ́ ká wá ẹ̀kọ́ mi.
Okay. Ẹ̀yà tó fẹ́ lómi láyé. Do you agree with the last caller that we don't need a radio but we need to create a chaos? What chaos can we create? There are millions of different chaos that can take place without even a weapon. Some people want weapon to come in and fight. It's as simple as that. It's not something we can say. Some people are ready to fight Let's go to France.
What chaos would create? Yeah, so different chaos that can take place.
Ẹ ti wọlé bàbá, ẹ bá mute ti background.
Ẹ káàsán o.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Ok, ẹ káàsán ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o takuntakun Ọlọ́run Elédùà wà pẹ̀lú wa o. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí my own perspective nípa contribution tí wọ́n sọ yẹn, it's a good idea. A ó rí i pé àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ àwọn aṣáájú wa táwọn sọ wípé ó yẹ ká ní Yorùbá one voice tàbí Yorùbá ẹ̀dà tí wọ́n pera àmọ́ the actual one táwọn follow nínú wọn nísìnyí.
Okay.
Now, this is the important issue wípé a fẹ́ máa dá owó ta ló fẹ́ spearhead the àkáǹtì tá a fẹ́ ṣe Yorùbá one voice là ń lò ní àbí Yorùbá ẹ̀dà sáwọn ni wọ́n ń ṣaṣíwájú wa ní. Because we are in a situation of confusion. But the actual one, gbogbo wa lókùnkùn ni. Tó sì yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ta ni Yorùbá One Voice, ta ni Yorùbá World Congress?
Yorùbá One tí wọ́n sọ pé Yorùbá One Voice tí bàbá Gani Adams tí wọ́n propose. Tí wọ́n sọ pé ká kó wà ní UK bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Kí gbogbo àwọn bọ́dísì kó dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. Bàbá Gani Adams ó propose Yorùbá One Voice fún wa. Later ni àwọn Yorùbá elders àwọn náà tó.
Àwọn ni Yorùbá elders. Àwọn tó ní Yorùbá elders.
Ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́tẹ̀ wà ní UK náà lẹ mọ̀ wọ́n.
Àwọn ní sùúrù àwọn tó wà ní UK. Ẹ má ìgbà tẹ ní Yorùbá elders, àwọn ní Yorùbá elders ní tẹ̀ ń gbọ́n ìlẹ́nu yín nísìnyí. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ náà tá wà ní UK.
Nísìnyí ṣe rẹ̀ pé gbogbo the majority.
Ṣé Yorùbá World Congress lè ń sọ? Torí ẹ̀ tún sọ.
Yorùbá World Congress àwọn Yorùbá elders. Yorùbá elders.
Àwọn wo làwọn yẹn ti jáde? Who are the Yorùbá elders tẹ́ ẹ sọ yìí?
UK náà ni wọ́n wà náà bí Europe.
Kódà èmi ṣe ń gbọ́ yẹn ni o àwọn Yorùbá elders tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn I don't know anything about Yorùbá elders.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ pé Yorùbá yóò bá Yorùbá force bóyá mò ń gbé síra wọn ṣá bóyá mò ń gbé síra wọn ni.
Abẹ́tà kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ make inquiry yẹn dáadáa torí pé tẹ́ ń sọ gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ló ń gbọ́n tẹ́ ń sọ abẹ́tà kẹ́ lọ find out kẹ́ wá correct ká tó parí ètò. Because n tí àwọn máa sọ torí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ nísìn ẹ wà confused ẹ̀yin gan mọ ẹ sure concrete n tẹ́ fi sọ yẹn ẹ dẹ̀ ti sọ jáde nísìn àwọn èèyàn ti gbọ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ máa gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí àlàyé èèyàn dẹ̀ ní yé wọn tó Yorùbá World Congress ìyẹn mo ṣe ní ṣe Yorùbá World Congress.
mi ò dárúkọ Yorùbá Congress o mo ní either Yorùbá Force tàbí Yorùbá elders nínú àwọn orúkọ nínú ẹ̀kan nínú àwọn méjèèjì yẹn.
ẹja tún bèrè.
àwọn ẹgbẹ́ yẹn àwọn elders yẹn àwọn ẹgbẹ́ yẹn wà ní UK.
Àtúbèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa bí àwọn lè lára lóye torí èmi ò mọ Yorùbá.
Bẹ̀tẹ̀ èyí tí tó certain tí bàbá Gani Adams tó propose fún wa Yorùbá One Voice ẹ̀yìn kílẹ̀ àdáadáa sí mi. So bóyá àwọn ẹlò yẹ kó spearhead owó tí gbogbo àtọ́yẹ ká máa dá gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní UK ẹ máa san £5 àwọn tá a wà ní wíwá àwọn máa san €5. So nínú àwọn tí a bá fẹ́ lò kẹ́ ẹ gbé sáyé so that kó lè jẹ́ kí ká mọ táìmù tí ó ń kó gbogbo tó kálukú bá máa ṣe lórí rẹ̀ because àsìkò tá a nídìí owó nì fún gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní lórí ètò tí a fẹ́ gba Yorùbá self determination wa.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni mo kí ẹ Oshatola, welcome to the show. You can see where there's going to be a lot of tidy up. People wants to contribute, but they don't know who are they going to contribute the money into. We're not talking about the money for the media here now. We're talking about the money that will make impact towards the Yoruba self-determination. It's not about the money for the radio lancer. We must start contributing money somewhere. If truly, within the next 1 year, 2 years, we want to end Nigeria once and for all. Make an account, take them to the oath, and I'm sure no one can spend the money, make meeting and do this. Who is going to do it? Who out of those organizations? I am just a media person. Mine is to create awareness using my own media brand, day in, day out, until and after we become a new nation. Don't say it's not going to be possible. Countries have already gone and new countries have come. So if you think that there will not be one country called Yoruba Nation, because some people are thinking that there will not be a country called Yoruba Nation, it's just a fallacy. We are waiting and see. Spiritually, Yoruba Nation will come true. Physically, it will be. But we will start from what we are doing now. 2 years ago, nobody predicted COVID or whatever is happening around the world. Last year, no one thought the Yoruba people will congregate around the world on the 1st of October to demand a total self-determination. So who is telling you that it's not going to be possible? Should we create chaos in Nigeria? Should we create chaos outside the country? One of the chaos, you might say, why chaos? The chaos we started was October 1st rally. That was a chaos. Hey, ma pe chaos in. Ṣé nígbà tá a bá sọ fún yín pé chaos in? Please, as far as I know there is Yoruba One Voice and there is Yoruba World Congress. I'm just hearing another one from our brother that called, and I've told him to verify that properly. Kobu Tabaso is listening to around the world. It's not just about me alone or you watching. Some people will come back and watch this broadcast. And what my brother said there, if it's not verifiable, but he has already said what he thinks is hard. Whispering? Who out of all this organization is properly registered? Let's start from there. Who among? We're talking about the petition. We're talking about the poll. Who among all this organization is going to promote it on our behalf? People wants to contribute. Who do they contribute money that will make a Yoruba nation that we are all clamoring? Let's take another caller quickly.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Well done. Ọlọ́run á máa fi ẹ̀ síwájú dáadáa.
Àmín.
Gbogbo nǹkan tí mò ń gbọ́ lórí kiri mi ò tí gbọ́ púpọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ń dàbí ojú somehow.
Èwo ló ń dà ní lójú ló ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹ ṣe òkà gbọ́.
Ṣé rí Yorùbá World Congress, Yorùbá Elders, Yorùbá Clinic? Ṣé rí Ọlọ́run ti fún wa ní orúkọ fúnra rẹ̀?
Okay.
Which is Odùduwà.
Okay.
Odùduwà voice ti tó fún ẹni tí bàbá fẹ́ ṣe. Ibi tá a ti ń bọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà jẹ́ nígbà tá a bá ní ọlọ́pàá, tá a tún ní vigilante, tá a tún ní OPC, tá a tún ní.
Can I come in quickly there, sir?
Yeah.
But one registered under UNPO with a name, and that name is different from what Intekosonisi. Even if we say Odùduwà, but we have to register somewhere to talk to the international. After the end the book way. Sheriff, if you like yebe, come up international community so create baba wala. If you fail, I'm telling you, that is my own opinion. I want that one more than anything else. It will be faster. Egbon's okay. More of a clarifying because Yoruba World Congress registered under the UNPO. I don't know whether the Yoruba One Voice have registered somewhere that I'm not aware of.
But then, if one has been registered,
maybe for awareness purpose, we don't know. That is where the question people are asking. How do we then bring all these into one bracket? Because we need fund. People don't know where to put the fund into.
Why can't we talk as one? tí a bá ní any obscene idea, why can't we just afẹ́ tẹ̀lé nǹkan pé afẹ́ gba country tiwa? Ọ̀nà tá a fẹ́ fi gbà yẹn náà ní ká tẹ̀lé ní ọ̀nà kan ṣù.
Okay.
Ní ká tẹ̀lé. That's my own suggestion.
Okay.
And
Very
when
good
it comes
suggestion.
to Owa Bioshu, original leaders are chosen by God.
Okay.
Leaders are chosen are not made by men. Or they are made by God and not chosen by men.
Okay.
Unconsciously, ẹ̀yin kan bó ti ń kékeré tó ẹ̀jẹ̀ dé aṣíwájú wa lónìí. Àfẹ́ akọ Ọlọ́run ló yìí. Ẹ̀yin là ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí láṣíwájú bó ti ń kékeré tó Sunday Igboho ti di aṣíwájú wa. Ṣé ẹ̀dọ́ wa máa kọ́ ètò Odùduwà ní àwọn ọdún tó ń bọ̀ bóyá táwọn bá ti láyé máa ń bọ̀. Wọ́n á kọ́ alágbára kan tó jẹ́ Sunday Igboho. Tó jáde kó àwọn akọ̀kọ̀ lójú tí wọ́n ní kó má jáde. Àwọn àgbà ẹ̀ wá bíṣọ̀ kù ní bí wọ́n ṣe ń kọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Odùduwà lónìí tàbíkà. Wọ́n á kọ ìwọ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà bí ó wà lórí olókè òkun ó ń tó sí wọn. So this treaty ń fọ́ màrẹ́tìmíkà rẹ̀ wáyé tí a fi lò yìí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó ẹ̀yin ló rẹ̀ kù sí lọ́wọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pẹ́lú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wá ni. Tábà ní ká lọ mú pátá lọ àwọn ẹ̀yọ́ Yorùbá kìnnìkan ìjìlá dé kìnnìkan gbọ̀ngàn. Wọ́n ta ló sọ pé wọ́n dá níbi ọ̀rọ̀ owó olówó dé. So ẹ̀mí feel pé ó better that way. You have been made by God to lead us. Ẹ tí ó bá dẹ̀ wà fẹ́ ló dẹ̀ wà mọ́ ló mú sí lọ́wọ́. Ká má gbà bí ẹ tó gbàgbà ọtí. We are one. And ẹ sábà tó wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa dárúkọ mọ́ tí lágbájá ṣe báyìí lágbájá ò ṣe báyìí. Ká má dárúkọ ọ̀rọ̀ àná là ń sọ yẹn. Kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ ní ibi tá à ń lọ ní ká máa wò. Ká kọrí síbẹ̀. And ọ̀rọ̀ rédíò ṣe rédíò. Radio is the best weapon anywhere in Nigeria.
Okay.
The first weapon I need the radio. Come and condemn radio.
No, because it's a different thing entirely, but I didn't want to really, interject about it because Radio Kudirat is something. Ilulam fight is unique, but that fight here is a different cause entirely. So everything has a different cause, but it's quite understandable where they're coming from. Yeah.
Whatever name is has to bear. The radio is the number one thing is about it. I don't know what you mean by chaos.
Yeah.
Radio
oh yes, because that's my rally because chaos not me. The only difference is online based, laughing shit, and a bit of legwork.
Radio is more popular than television. So it become not that my announce that my unless if Africa law announcing both name to work. So to me
I should go about. Thank you very much. I should go. Amen. 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 Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àmín. Baba. Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to take calls, but I want to quickly play this petition. But I can see that some people that have been calling consequently. Okay, sorry, Bitimatin Banija niyan. Ẹ ti wọlé ẹ tún gbọ́ gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nulẹ̀.
Ẹ má bínú sí mi, mi mọ̀ pé mo ti wọlé.
Mo ti bínú o. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Má bínú àbúrò mi. Nǹkan mẹ́ta ni mo fẹ́ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Mo ti kọ wọ́n sílẹ̀ sómi pé àtẹ ọ̀la.
Mo láìkẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Number one, who do we contribute to?
Okay.
Ẹnìkan tó sọ̀rọ̀ before ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí wa last. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn elders kan and things like that kan. Something else tí Gani Adams tó dá sí Labour ní London. Mi kì í rò pé gbogbo àwọn ọ̀nìyàn wọ́n lè wá.
Alright, line in lọ ó ń bọ̀ bí ẹ fẹ́ move a little bit.
Get in touch pẹ̀lú
ẹ mute tinúlé yẹn pátápátá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ mute tinúlé yẹn ẹ mute tinúlé pátápátá ẹ lè máa wojú mi ká lè gbọ́ yín lórí phone ẹ láti padà again because line yẹn fade in between so ẹ bá mi start again mo ṣì ń gbọ́n kankan tó ń dún nínú lọ́dọ̀ yín lọ́n I don't know whether it's the line.
báwo ni bàbá yìí.
ẹ bá wa gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn má bínú because ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ key point lẹ fẹ́ mú jáde and it is important that we hear it clearly ẹ gbóhùn yẹn sókè again ká gbọ́ yín padà ẹ má bínú sir.
nǹkan mẹ́ta ni mo fẹ́ sọ number one who do we contribute the money to? èmi rò wípé Yorùbá World Congress tó lọ represent wa ní UNPO àwọn ló yẹ kó organize ibi tá a máa fi òye sí. That is my number one point. Okay. The second point, however, ni wípé I have been visiting Yoruba World Congress website to register with them. Ẹ má bínú pé mo sọ Ìgbò, àná máa sọ Yorùbá ni. Mo fẹ́ register pẹ̀lú wọn, ṣùgbọ́n ó dàbí wípé there is something wrong with that particular website. Picture killer ni mo rí ń bẹ̀. Picture Baba Banjimbe. So we need somebody like me will need to sort of get a clearer understanding of that. The third one, which I said I'm going to be quick, ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ lásán sọ̀rọ̀ pé kò wà lára àwọn tó máa lead wa my brother Yomi. Ó lè sí lára wọn because kò kí ṣe pé ò ní qualities yẹn. However, tí wọ́n bá tún wà lára àwọn ta ló máa bá wa hold wọn to account.
That's it.
Mo mọ̀ pé ìyá wa Òṣàtọ́lá ò ti sọ wípé èpè lòun máa ṣe fún wọn. Òun dẹ̀ ló máa fi èmi àti ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ communicate láìpẹ́ lórí Facebook náà ni. Ìpè èpè lòun máa. So we need somebody like you, we need somebody like Òṣàtọ́lá to stand in a place to call people to order, to call people to attention, to make sure wípé wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe. So ibi mẹ́ta tí mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí nìyẹn. Contribution yẹn what Yoruba World Congress ló yẹ kó organize it and there are people who are ready, you know that I'm ready láti support push fún kìíní. Thank you very much.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń pè wá time ṣì wà but ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe sùúrù èmi náà máa play video yìí máa mute volume yìí tá bá padà wá let's get it clear that we cannot shy away from the reality. The reality is we are sitting here talking about this petition, but have any of the organization pushed that petition up? Ẹ bá rántí pé wọ́n máa jù kíní ẹ̀lú bàbá ní almost some few weeks back, more than few weeks, ó ti lọ bí month. Bàbá náà wọn gbọ́ o, mo ò gbọ́rọ̀ petition o. Àfi bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ fún mi lórí ìjókòó yìí o. That is one organization that a lot of us know. Has there been any changes? We're talking about a petition, but we can't talk about petition as Koiki Media. Èmi kàn mo ní petition, gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ló ní petition, but organizations also have a role to play to make this petition work. Èmi bí yín ni, mò ń bí gbogbo wa. Ta ni a máa gbé petition yìí lé lọ́wọ́ tó bá ready? Ta la máa gbé poll lọ́wọ́? Ṣé Koiki Media lẹ fẹ́ gbé fún? Àbí Heritage? Àbí Òṣàtọ́lá? Àbí bàbá Frank Bello? Àbí David Hamilton? Àbí màmá wa Erelu Àbíkẹ́? Àbí ẹ̀yin kankan tẹ nídẹ̀? Who are we using that petition and the poll for? Ta ni a fẹ́ fún ní petition àti poll tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí? Because I can read some of the comment that is coming through. It's an interactive platform, and let me read some of the comment and we'll play that video in a minute. Okay, I bent over. That's it, lady. Hello? Am I tikpe? What I am asking now is, oh, I've missed some of the comment coming through. Let's see if I can get a comment from here. Be mindful of the people in charge of the Yoruba War Congress in order not to fall victim. That's somebody on Facebook. I don't know what the person is talking about, but he's saying we should be mindful. Let's read. Timotokpa okay continues to say we need a radio, and I agree with the last caller. I agree with you, definitely. It will happen soon. Ayo Fashion. What about Oduduwa radio station we are contributing to before? What Oduduwa radio station? Are we talking about the Citizen AY? I'm talking about not online radio now. Online radio is different. Well, maybe they're working on the one that will eventually work in Nigeria without the internet. Because we are all complaining that people don't have access to the internet. So that means we have to bypass the internet side of things. That is why I have downloaded all my videos. So that those that will start collecting the videos one way or the other, whether I'm going to post it to you, it will find the way you are watching me now. Those videos will eventually find themselves in your local government very soon. It's an ongoing process. We're working on that. Very soon, they will call you from your own village. We are working on that. But that is a different thing entirely, the awareness. But part of that awareness also needs the organization to buttress what we are talking about. Let's watch the video and we come back and then we'll talk more on this Nigeria at the verge of breakup. You can also use that opportunity to quickly get something to drink or freshen up. And then I will take my camera off from here. I'm going to mute my mic. When I come back, it will get hot. Because because we need to get the Yoruba nation, but we need every hand on deck. Why is it that our media anyway? So because people don't hear that when I say that, so I'll just not even say. When you call, I'll just ignore the phone. But it's just that it disrupts my device that I'm using here. That's the only problem. So that's why I cry all the time. Don't call, because we have so many equipment and it might interfere. That's the problem. So let's watch the video and then I'll come back.
Ẹ kálẹ́ o ẹ̀yin wa gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ sign petition tí à ń sọ nípa yìí bá ṣe máa sign petition yẹn gangan lélẹ̀ link yẹn tẹ́ bá ti click ẹ̀ á gbé nǹkan tó ń show yìí jáde fún wa. Ẹ wá lọ síbẹ̀ ẹ kọ orúkọ yín sí orúkọ àkọ́kọ́ àti orúkọ bàbá ló wà ní ibi kejì yẹn. Orúkọ àkọ́kọ́ tí mo kọ síbẹ̀ yẹn mo kọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Odùduwà. Mo wá ní orúkọ bàbá mi jẹ́ Odùduwà. Nígbà tí mo kọ yẹn tán mo wá kọ email address mi ibi tí wọ́n fi ìwé ránṣẹ́ sí fún mi. Mo wá kọ sí email address mi yẹn á jẹ́ email address tí yín gangan lè máa kọ sí ibẹ̀ yẹn. Tẹ́ bá ti wá kọ email address yín tán àwa lọ sí ibi tá a wà á mú ìlú ibi tá a bá ń gbé kò bá jẹ́ Nàìjíríà lẹ́ ń gbé ìlúkìlú tẹ́ bá ń gbé ẹ ó mú orúkọ bẹ̀. Tí ẹ bá mú pé United Kingdom lẹ́ ń gbé á béèrè postcode. Tẹ́ bá mú pé America lẹ́ ń gbé á béèrè zip code. Tẹ́ bá mú pé Nàìjíríà lẹ́ ń gbé á níbo lẹ́ ń gbé ńbẹ̀. Bọ̀ nígbà tí mo mú pé Nàìjíríà mo gbé ó ní ìlú bo ni mò ń gbé Nàìjíríà mo wá ní Èkó ni mò ń gbé Lagos. Wọ́n ní ó yá ẹ fẹ́ kó sọ orúkọ yín ní o àbẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ kó sọ orúkọ yín fún gbogbo ayé àti nǹkan tẹ́ bá kọ sí ẹ wá ní pé sign this petition. A wá fi orúkọ oríṣiríṣi àwọn tó ti sign petition yẹn àwọn tó ti fi owó sí orí ẹ̀ tán fún wọn lówó. Eléyìí kì í ṣe dandan kò pọn dandan pé kẹ́ ẹ fún wọn lówó tí ẹ bá sign petition yìí nítorí pé kì í ṣe dandan tó bá wù yín ni ṣùgbọ́n kí lẹ fẹ́ fún wọn lówó fún. A wá béèrè pé tẹ́ bá fún wọn lówó àwọn aṣọ mọ́ ẹ lè ní pé ẹ fẹ́ fún wọn lówó ẹ fẹ́ share petition yẹn instead ni tó bá wùn yẹn lè share tó bá wùn yẹn lè má share ṣùgbọ́n téèyàn bá ń ṣe ọmọ àlè Yorùbá ọmọ ilẹ̀ Odùduwà kí ló tí ò ní share àwa ní a fẹ́ share àwa béèrè pé ibo la fẹ́ share sí àwa ní ṣé Facebook la fẹ́ share sí ni o àbá fẹ́ copy ẹ̀ àbá fẹ́ share pẹ̀lú Twitter àbá fẹ́ share pẹ̀lú email ní tó dájú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni copy ni àwa sọ àwọn tó share lórí WhatsApp àwọn tó ṣe akọ gbogbo ẹ̀ fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ̀ náà wá copy ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ti copy ẹ̀ ẹ̀ wá mú lọ sórí WhatsApp yín èèyàn mi kan lélẹ̀ èèyàn mi lẹ́nu yìí tó sáyìn yìí bíbá mo ti pé èèyàn mi èèyàn mi náà àti Dọ́pẹ́ Akérèlé Daniel Ọ̀sáwẹ̀ Ọlámídé Akọ́mọláfẹ́ ìkan ló sáyìn nìyẹn gbogbo àwọn tó sáyìn ẹ̀rú kan wọ́n ń bẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan nígbà míì bóyá bíi the last 2-3 hours tàbá ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó ti tán nìyẹn o ṣùgbọ́n kẹ́ tó máa lọ á wá ní pé kẹ́ ẹ lọ sí ibi email address yín kẹ́ ẹ lẹ confirm pé email tẹ́ fi sí yẹn òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ni ẹ wá lọ confirm email address yín tẹ́ bá ti confirm email address yẹn ó ti tán nìyẹn ẹ ti sign petition nìyẹn ẹ ṣé o àdúpẹ́.
That is how to sign the petition that we've just watched earlier. The video is on the Koiki Media YouTube channel. We are doing everything within our arsenal to continue to bring. If you go on this page, on this YouTube, the only thing you will see there is talking about Odùduwà, 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 Odùduwà. Different conversation that relate to Odùduwà is the only thing you will watch there. Maybe one or two different things slightly. Like somebody is saying there, getting Odùduwà nation. Some people are not happy with the word Odùduwà nation. Okay, call it Yoruba nation. Should be every Yoruba responsibility. We must all use whatever we have to get it done. Gbogbo wa pátápátá la níṣẹ́ tá máa ṣe. Èmi ń fi mídíà tèmi, mo fi ń fight ẹ̀. Daily, every day. You can also use your own skills. Let us watch this video just to remind ourselves again that we are not just talking, but we are also registered.
Tribe of Nigeria has been accepted as the 45th member of the Unrepresented Nations and Peoples Organization. Leader of the Yoruba World Congress, Professor Banji Akintoye, says the membership represents a very important step in the collective quest of well-meaning Yoruba people to achieve the goal of dignity and self-determination.
It is my great pleasure and pride to inform you that the Yoruba nation has been admitted to the membership of UNPO. UNPO means Unrepresented Nations and Peoples Organization, with its headquarters in The Hague. The UNPO expressed their gladness to welcome the Yoruba nation as a new member of UNPO, and they're looking forward to working with us. It is important because it is a great stride, and it represents a very important step in our collective quest to achieve the goal of dignity in the country in which we live, and also to achieve the goal of self-determination for our nation. Our Yoruba nation now has a voice on the international stage via the machinery of the UNPO, which maintains a permanent presence before the United Nations and before other international agencies like the European Union, the African Union, the United States government, and the governments of various other countries across the world.
The leader of the Yoruba World Congress. We open the phone line again and let's roll it now. What next? Kilo Mashele missing. Now we said, okay, sign the petition, sign the poll. What next? How do we move forward? I don't want to hear, let us write a letter. We know all that. But what are we going to really do more for this actualization of a Yoruba nation, so that we don't leave it too late. I know that we will not hold election. Forget about that. I have said it so many times. Election only hold in Nigeria, in the Southwest. Go and tell them, look at my face very well, election only hold. Go and tell all your politicians. But you know what I've been doing while I was away for that 3 days? I can also confirm to you that my team in Alausa, where they are also showcasing the what's happening there, I guess the NSAS or whatever is happening. Like I said, we have 14 volunteers, not full-time, but volunteers that have been with me for 2 years, even before we started talking about, Odudua. So this is what is happening presently on your screen there. What you're watching there is a live broadcast from the NSA protest that is taking place at Ikeja at Alausa, courtesy of Koiki Media team that are working around the clock. Media will be there and will continue to be there. That's what you're watching now is a live feed, which I've just been given the signal from my team happening as we speak right now. But we just leave that one. I don't need to unmute the sound. I will just be talking while you can watch, what is happening behind there. Once again, it is Koiki Media. We bring the world closer to your doorstep, but we want to bring Yoruba Nation right into that location 9. It will only happen Temati Taba realize pé interfaith gbé dání sọ́wọ́ yìí tó wà lọ́wọ́ wa yìí kò ń ṣeré rárá, because àwọn kan rò pé eré ni. I'm going to read what we know from what Comrade Victor Taiwo. Remember Comrade Victor Taiwo? Oh, some of you don't know him. Comrade Victor Taiwo has been around for over 2 decades talking about the same issue that we are looking at right now. And about a few days ago, on Tuesday, he normally do his write-up. I'm going to read what he has sent to me, just the same way it circulated around the world. But before I do that, I'm going to copy it. Okay, while I'm just going to give one call quickly for the brother in US, and I'm going to tell him he's going to make it very snappy. Go ahead, please.
Brother, okay. Money question called you not that question, I think you should be able to give me some answer about.
Okay, don't think I'm going to be the one to give you the answer. I don't know what the question is. You say the question first.
I just like to be well knowing what you are doing on it.
Okay.
Do you have something like that in UK?
Well, Kudrat Radio is a long time, but I don't know. I mean, maybe then, some people were part of that structure, but they saw the structure fall, and some people decide to go back and become the governor like Fayemi, and then, the rest is history. It's a different thing entirely we're talking here. We're talking to set up a radio station that will focus on Yoruba self-determination and how we will become a new nation. But I think, that's what I can say from there. Go ahead.
Okay, because I go to Tolani.
Kò sí sẹ́ ẹ tún padà sẹ́yìn ni nígbà yẹn nìyẹn. Okay.
Another one again. What's sort of contribution to my help? We don't really go much so that I think I've made the idea to many of you people in UK there. I just can't do contribution. Lórí what is your show on lórí media is to get Professor Banji Akintoye. I think his name is the one in UNP there. Can't do a big fundraising. That's fundraising. We want to Nigeria. They play football. They do all sorts of things. Come on, employ one. They don't know about sign. Petition like the water. 500 naira. It's a daily job for everybody. What about is fundraise? About is about a account here. The big account here. About you employ our people before now to December. I'm already changing. See.
Yeah. Okay.
You know how to convince 5 people. But you 500 on your phone. That time I recover or 1,000 naira. Why did that time cover? Why did I cover? And I should do 10 people law.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I'm not being a joke. Another thing. Also, one tí Yorùbá tó bá ti ń ro ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yìn jù any story any history if you want to move forward tí Odùduwà nation bá ti tẹ́ anybody lọ́rùn Yorùbá nation Ìbàdàn Oǹdó Ọ̀ṣun gbogbo lẹ Yorùbá ṣe bí Yorùbá lọ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. So let's bring it together in one pot Yorùbá nation gbàgbé Oòduà nation never like Ṣàngó like Ọya nation like Ọbàtálá nation okay Yorùbá nation àtàwọn àfáà ẹni bí àtàwọn pásítọ̀ ẹni bí tọ́ ní Oòduà pé kínní kan ni ó tẹ ọ̀rọ̀ wá lókè ẹgbẹ́ Oòduà sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Oǹdó Ìlọrin gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe bí Yorùbá lọ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Yorùbá nation ṣé wọ́n ṣe wá ni. Àwọn àgbàlagbà àwọn ẹni bí àgbàlagbà òfò tó kú lórí rẹ̀ tá a bá ń ṣépè fún wọn ṣé irú wa ó yẹ ká máa ṣépè fún Ọbásanjọ́ 85-89 nígbà tí ṣé wọn ò dáa wọn ò lè gbàdúrà lọ́wọ́ tiwa mú ìpè lọ́wọ́ máa gbà wọ́n ti ń ṣẹ̀sìn lọ́jọ́ ayé wọn náà tó bá nìde àwọn tó bá nìde wọ́n á gbàdúrà.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká fẹ́ lọ nílẹ̀ ayé. All right. Let's go straight to Nigeria quickly again. Oh, okay. Alàgbà yín ti pè tẹ́lẹ̀ bá gbóhùn sókè.
Hello. Mr. Koiki.
Yeah.
Everything tí gbogbo olúkálukú sọ ó wà very important. Radio wà important. Owó tá a fẹ́ raise wà important. Gbogbo method tá a fẹ́ lò wà important. But question tó béèrè yẹn pé ta ni wọ́n fẹ́ donate owó ni. Everybody, every organization wọ́n máa wà lọ́ndà
Yorùbá World Congress, okay?
Anyone tó bá ń fọ́ọ̀mù pé kìíní all of them Yorùbá World Congress is the umbrella of them all. So ìyẹn tí wọ́n register sí UNPO yẹn ìyẹn la fẹ́ máa dáwó yẹn sí. Níbo ní suggestion pọ̀ bọ́ yẹn tó sọ̀rọ̀ last caller tó mú wá jáde. Táwọn ọmọ kékeré bá ń lọ that is grassroots impact. Ló máa ń fún 500 ọ̀yà lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ìyá sọ̀rọ̀ fi nǹkan bá convince ilé gba 500. A ní láti raise owó UNPO yẹn ìyẹn ni owó dúkọ̀ ìlà máa lò. Wọ́n gbé ìtẹ́ bàbá ti sọ́jà ìkan pé
ẹ ní sùúrù mo kàn fẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ má bínú mo ní láti sọ mo fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan kálá àgbà yìí sọ.
Is a young boy or a foster or internet foster. Why the main people that is leading us are the people that is real fosters. They even every day in Nigeria they kill people. They kill young people. If they kill the young people finish, who are going to lead Nigeria tomorrow? That is why we are here. We are demanding for the government to end SARS. We are here to demand for the police to end SARS. We don't want that squad. Let them reform the police station. Let them reform the police system. Let them locate them to Sambisa Forest, where the Boko Haram, the terrorists are. We are not. It's not a kind to be a Nigerian. When you go outside the country, they pursue you up and down. When you come to your own country, you cannot even sleep, you cannot rest. You can't even dress.
Before now, I heard you talking about the police, how if you're being arrested, how you've been treated in their station. Sorry, please just throw a light on
Yeah. That's one of my friends that lost his goose. The goose was stolen where they used to park it. You understand? That was last year.
Like I said, that is a live broadcast happening straight from my team in Ikeja. As you can see, asking question. I'm sure these people do not understand that Nigeria cannot work. This is where we need to also make a powerful presentation. Sherry, these places like this is also avenue for us to tell them that, look, that Nigeria is not working. Forget about this SARS and this nonsense. What you need to do. Yeah, it's good that they're protesting to show their, their anger and also, but it is also important that we also explain to them further as well. I'll take your call in a minute from Scotland. I can see your missed call. Let's go straight to this caller that is on the thread at the moment.
Okay, so I need every arsenal.
Okay, about shake here because I'll get more calls. Yeah. Yeah.
Everything, all arsenal can need so we should not leave anything out. We think of what I leave out. Passport here, one is noted. Owotamada is noted. Radio is noted. Talking to people, Grassroots is noted. Our everything that might take one in election is noted. So we need a picture. Later is important. Owotamada is important. So we need a need. So let us know.
Okay.
Everything was important.
Everything was important. Sorry, I gotta go to Scotland quickly. It's okay. I like Baraton Pelat Scotland.
Hello, olóòtú ẹ àkúṣe takuntakun. Kò ní rẹ̀ yìí o. Ẹ ṣe gan ni ṣe lálẹ́ ṣe. Nípa ọ̀rọ̀ radio station ta ní ìyẹn, I need the you know, to be honest, because àwọn èèyàn wá tó wà nílé, wọ́n lè tọ́ṣọ̀ wọn pẹ̀lú data ṣe kò yẹ yín wà rẹ̀. But with radio station yẹn, nǹkan máa wà easier láti get people come village. Àwọn tó wà lóko gan máa rí gbọ́. Wọ́n lè understand. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn yìí ló ń sunkún ojú wa ní Yorùbá nation ẹnu ọ̀tẹ̀ bá fẹ́ pé. They love it. But tí wọ́n bá get gbogbo information nípa bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tí wọ́n bá gbọ́ kò easy. Ṣé wá rí pé nípa ti contribution yẹn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa ló rẹ̀ mo sọ fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àyìn náà rẹ̀ àgbọ̀kọ̀ àwọn èèyàn rẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn need action. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò dá sétò action ló fẹ́ gbọ́ kọ́mọ ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ó sì. Mo dey understand ibi tẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ okay fine. You don't want to stand to somebody at the end of the day. Kọ́kọ́ máa kó èèyàn já kan báwo platform ìjọba dẹ̀ máa sọ pé olú ẹ̀ ló ṣe. Mo understand ibi tẹ́ ẹ̀ ti ń bọ̀. Ṣé kò yẹ báyìí? Ọ̀ṣẹ́ ní ti Yorùbá World Congress bàbá Akitoye Professor Verge Akitoye. Táwọn èèyàn ní pé kan register ká gbé kí ní ẹ̀ lórí lábẹ́. A lè ṣe yẹn. A ní di lára bá one voice àwọn kan yín bíbá yìí. Ṣé kò yẹ báyìí? Ká lè gbé radio station ní lọ́wọ́. Ṣé ẹ má gbàgbé bàbá fẹ́ fi ogun ètò olùtú àbáwọn ṣe ń sọ̀yàn pẹ̀lú sùúrù àwọn fẹ́ máa bá àwọn ìbò àṣọ sùúrù. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Radio station ilé ìta àṣọ yìí kò sí radio station sùúrù náà.
No. Fire to fire ní radio station.
Ìkọ́ tí radio station yẹn bá bẹ̀lẹ̀ bá délẹ̀ tán kò bàbá Akitoye gan máa bẹ̀ gangan máa báyọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọ̀tẹ̀ bá gbé kíní ẹ̀ lórí Yorùbá World Congress lé lórí. Wọ́n á ní ṣe máa tó fẹ́ méjì pé sí lókọ̀ àwọn radicalized people sórí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Because as far as the government concerned, our nation what ti pé àwọn eléyìí ò ní gbọ́n kankan. So what ti mọ̀ báwo gbọ́n kankan wọ́n dẹ̀ follow wa. Let me tell you something, Aso Rock kì í follow wa because wọ́n mọ bí tí wọ́n mọ tó ń bọ̀. Ẹ̀rù dẹ̀ ń bá wọn.
Ẹ̀rù kan ṣẹ́fẹ̀ ló ń bá wọn. Wọ́n tọ̀ sára bá ṣe wà yìí. Wọ́n kàn tí wọ́n pè is well. But kò well fún wọn. Ṣé kò yẹ yín? Ìlú ìta wà nílùú ìgangan. Àwọn tó fìlì ìtì ẹ̀ wọ́n kàn tí wọ́n ni. But wọ́n ò lè escape ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So tẹ́ bá ní ká gbé kíní ẹ̀ lórí Yorùbá World Congress. Kájà ní ẹ̀ tó di Yorùbá World Congress. Kò lè work because Yorùbá World Congress. A lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí Yorùbá World Congress ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni peaceful means làwọn ń lọ.
Ṣé kò yẹ yín báyìí?
Peaceful means ni.
Peaceful mission bàbá ń lọ. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló rò pé Yorùbá World Congress ṣiṣẹ́. Yorùbá World Congress ṣiṣẹ́ but peaceful ni.
Peaceful
ni. Ṣé kò yẹ yín báyìí? And nínú Nàìjíríà yẹn kò yí tì ẹ wo kílà. Ṣé ta ló bìí pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn lè betray ìdásọ́ ni kílà yẹn lè ṣe orúkọ tó ṣe yẹn? Ṣé ọ̀dọ̀ sáà dìbà yẹn? Wọ́n ṣe ọ̀kẹ́ wọ́n máa tó náà ni òun náà máa ṣí padà wá. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká fi ẹ̀ta papọ̀. Sábà máa gbé kíní yẹn lẹ̀ á lè gbélẹ̀ lórí bàbá yẹn. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ á gbélẹ̀ lórí kàwátà wá bí. Ṣé kò yẹ ibà yẹn? Sábà lè gbélẹ̀ bí àwa rẹ̀gà ti dà wò. Èyí mo sọ pé àwa yìí mo sọ láti lò pé ní rẹ̀gà ti dà wò nìkan náà. Sọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká fi síbẹ̀. Onírẹ̀ yẹn ṣe gan. Olóòtú kì í. Because tó bá di fẹ́ẹ̀ táwọn ọ̀rẹ́ bá mọ program ẹ̀ náà àwọn èèyàn wọ́n máa kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́jà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà kẹ́ ò ní gbọ́ mọ́ láíláí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Technology ẹ̀ ti dá nísìn láti lè help wa towards it.
Nǹkan tá a nídìí sí ìlànà nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn. Ọ̀dẹ̀ wá sí ẹjọ́ gbogbo láwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tí náà bíbá yìí láti ṣe. So kò yẹ yín báyẹn. Ẹ ṣe kò nílẹ̀ yìí.
Once again, we have half an hour before the end of today's program. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. The number is +4475 940500979. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, we've been looking at the petition on the poll and what next. What next can happen with different things. A lot of people wants to know how soon our coming out of Nigeria will be. How soon depends on so many factors. Some of those factors are what we are laying on the ground now. Some people believe that things are moving in a slow pace. I say, let us get the awareness bar up more. Let us increase the awareness. If the awareness hits about 70%, it will be easy for us to trigger so many things. But at the moment, the awareness is still far below 20%, not even talking about 15%. Àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé APC, PDP, wọ́n mọ̀ àwọn náà gbọ́. But wọ́n ṣì ń wò pé gbé ìṣẹ́gbẹ́ náà After election one Ondo state, you are talking about Yoruba nation. Kí ni kàn pẹ̀lú yẹn? Nígbà tó ti release owó government or release ẹ̀, but àwọn ti gbàgbé pé tọ́mọ ẹ bá sick tó bá dé hospital kò ní rí ìwòsàn kankan. A kò ní àmúwá Ọlọ́run ni. Once again, a very good afternoon. We are almost there. Just about 28 minutes more and I'll bring the show to an end. The focus has been the petition and the poll. Let's come back on there again. We need at least 100,000 of this petition before they can debate anything at the House of Lords. So I'm going to move my scene away from there because I want to show us the importance of a petition. We've talked about it before. We can always talk about it again. While I'm preparing that, let's go straight to Cairo, where we have a caller waiting for us on the other side. A very good afternoon, my sister. Hello? Okay, the network importance of petition. A lot of people don't know the importance of it. Petition is Let us just take a look and see, please, if you have called before, let somebody else that have not call the show. Hello, Hello, sir. Abuja, okay. Okay, the line have disconnected itself, not because I did. What are the importance of a petition? You think we are the only one that does petition? I've just gone on Google, which I normally call IFA, while I was away from the scene. I just type in importance of petition. Petition launched against, let me read that properly. People set up petition every day for different reasons. Reason that have set it up, set up, but it's still a petition. Petition launched against Royal Mail's plan to close Upper Clapton Sultan office. Nearly 2,000 people have signed a petition calling on the Royal Mail to ditch its plan to shut its Sultan office in Upper Clapton. We are not the only one around the world, especially when it matters like our own. Some people will not be bothered at all. Petition. Importance of it. It is a way. It's the power of petition. Let's check what the Human Rights Library is saying. Petitions are a great way to show support. Petition, they work. Forget about petition. Petition. Let's go straight to our brother calling from London. Yeah, Cabo Soleto. I'm going.
Jerry, yes, sir. It's easy way to do it. You can sign the petition. Give everybody easy way. Because in what time is up, you know what you understand the any petition about 100,000 people and then they take action over here.
Then
and the Lord should find this easy way to do it by petition. Cherry, Mr. Lion, Cherry, another second one, the radio station here is a very, very good idea. We have to do it. Cherry Yellow ma penetrate. Awareness here. Emma found on the reason to fi gbọ́dọ̀ kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà.
because àwọn míì ó dàbí pé irú èmi sì I know that mo mọ reason tí Nigeria is not going to work but àwọn míì ó dàbí pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ máa tẹ̀ mọ́ ọ létí the reason why tí Nigeria ò lè work it's like pé èèyàn gbé UK pẹ̀lú Israel àti kéèyàn á gbé Iraq together ni it's not going to work kò lè work in another 100 years is going to be failure it's going to be kí lorúkọ ẹ so àwọn èèyàn so radio station yẹn mo fẹ́ kí Mr. Olayemi mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí ẹ work on it because even ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá ti pọ̀ jù too much groups ó máa better ká kí most of Yorùbá ká wà ní bóyá bí little group umbrella kan so ó máa wà organized so that's only a point tí mo fẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn mo ń bẹ àwọn èèyàn all over the world we are in trouble tí a bá lè make sure pé a sign a petition yìí or a put our together a kúrò ní under Nigeria is going to be we are going to be in trouble so advice mi nìyẹn ẹ ṣé gan sir.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. The time is exactly 15:38. This is an interactive platform. We won't take calls for a few minutes while I read some of your comments coming through on all our platforms. Check on Olayemi Koiki Facebook page. Yes, the link for the petition is available. Even if you go on our the Twitter, we already have it there. But let me quickly say this before I go back into some of the comments. You can see after 100,000 signatures, petitions are considered for a debate in the parliament. After 10,000 signatures, petition can get a response. It's only about Nigeria, so every break up what any that's rara. Yes, we have already passed the 10,000, but we know that the government can neglect it, but they cannot neglect it when it's 100,000. Where is it? Okay, that's it here. When it's 100,000, yes, too many groups, too many WhatsApp groups. People just open groups and call it Yoruba this, Yoruba that. It's good for awareness. It's good. Let's continue with that. But let us remain focused. 100,000. What the jatari e. But shall we go 10,000 here? Why can't be so okay? Why be silly? But over till they hit 100,000, definitely they would not have any more option. Let's read more of the comment. Thank God I have signed it and I've shared it both on Facebook and WhatsApp. That's someone on YouTube. The leader for now is Professor Banji Akintoye. This is Blue 94 on the YouTube. Everything should go through Professor Banji Akintoye according to Alhaji Kunle Shita. J. Oguntumibi. Yoruba self-determination need a front leader. It will make everything easy, such like the IPOB and being led by the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's one of the comments. Someone also, Bonnie Dex, up Oduduwa Nation. Oh, do I be wow? James Lincoln, politics of Nigeria doesn't improve the life of the citizens. Nigerian politicians are not there for the betterment of their people. Lead On says, if it starts today, you will see that people will come out and defend themselves. Those are some of the comments coming through from the YouTube. So I'm going to read some of the other comments as well from the other platform, from Olayomi Koiki Facebook page. Can we have a standard executive who will be doing meeting before it comes to live show? Because those bad leaders are watching us, but we need to agree on something before coming to live. Okay, I don't understand what you mean by that. It doesn't matter whether they watch me or not. Let me tell you what I've done before I bring the show to an end. In the last 3 days, I did something that majority of you might also want to do the same thing. I went onto the Ogun State official website, and I'm sure you can see what I'm doing. You can type in your own state, go on their website. I'm just waiting for this to load up. I don't know why it's slow. It shouldn't be taking that long. But we know from their own system, everything is slow. I'll tell you what I did. Mo lọ sórí website Ogun State. ẹlòmíì ò lọ sí state kankan kó tẹ̀ lọ wò bí wọ́n ní website or not. Majority of them have a website. And let me tell you what I've done. Please do. Okay, let me quickly take this caller. Or after this caller, please, I need a full concentration. Go ahead, please.
Mr. Olayomi Kale. Mo kàn fẹ́ sáré sọ kankan mi ò mọ̀ bóyá àwọn ọmọ Odùduwà máa gbà. Bàbá tí ẹ lọ tí ẹni tí tó ń bá yín ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ lọ ṣó tí ọmọ wọn kú lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta bàbá Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ sọ kankan mi ò mọ̀ bóyá àwa ọmọ Odùduwà tá bá lè bá ṣe pọ̀ tó yẹn tá bá lè donate bóyá 5,000 ni o bóyá 2,000 ni o ká kọ́ ilé mi sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ilé bàbá yẹn. So ilé modern house tá bá kọ́ sí ẹ̀gbẹ́ ilé bàbá yẹn, then the old one àwa rẹ̀ àwa kọ Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà àṣà wọ́n máa kọ something Odùduwà Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà so that a lè create awareness fún àwọn bàbá tán wà ní ìgbèríko so that a lè sọ àwọn bàbá yẹn jí a lè sọ fún wọn pé irú àwọn benefit tí àwọn náà máa gain ní o tá bá gba ilẹ̀ Odùduwà mi mọ̀ bóyá idea yẹn tún lè wọ́.
Àwọn wọ́n ti gbọ́ wọ́n máa comment lé lórí. All right, no problem. Okay.
Ẹ ṣé.
Let's come back to 15:43 p.m. Friday, the 9th of October. My number +447594050979. I went to the Ogun State website. Let me tell you what I did. The majority of you can do the same thing. I was not interested in any area from there. All I did was I went straight to all the officials, the legislatures, their Yorubas, Abibeko. And we want to start telling them in advance about the Oduduwa nation. I saw it like this. Let me mute that music at the background because that is from their website. I'm going to quickly mute that and then I'm going to come back up. When I got there, I looked at every one of them from the speaker all the way down. But you know what I've done? What I did was, you can see every one of them have a number. Every one of them have a contact number. Don't expect all these individuals. I don't know, but majority of them will not want a Yoruba nation or Oduduwa nation. I don't know. I'm just saying because they're still part of the government of today and they're under APC. Majority of them. Anyway, everything is fraud. So every one of them like these have their number on the website. And you know what I did? I sent a link of our broadcast. Mokolete. Let me tell you how many links I sent to each one of them. Only 3 of them Nikosini Ori WhatsApp. The remaining of them, and they've read it because they were online. So let me go straight and just you can do the same thing by going into the website of other states within your own state. Even you from Ogun State, don't manage to pay me to say you want to bombard you with those messages. So what I did was, because you don't respond, they can't. But what you read it, every one of them, pata yàtọ̀ sí bí àyàn mẹ́ta tí kò sí lórí WhatsApp gbogbo wọn lélẹ̀. And I did that on Sunday night. Alẹ́ Sunday ni mo send gbogbo message yẹn. How many link? Mo send the rally tá ṣe ní London. Mo send yẹn sí wọn. Mo send the rally tó ṣe ní Malaysia. Ó di méjì. Mo tún send another one tó ṣe ní mo mọ̀lú kan tó ti ṣe léyìí. Ó di mẹ́ta. Mo send ibi tí yàn kan tí alàgbà kan ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní London nínú rally yẹn. Ó di mẹ́rin. Mo send ibi tèmi gangan ti sọ̀rọ̀. Ó di márùn. Mo tún send another one sí wọn. Ó di mẹ́fà. Mo tún send ibi tí gbogbo link mi pátápátá táwọn èèyàn ti lè wò mí. Ó di 8. Luckily ìjọ yẹn Mama Wa Dara talk show ó wà ní orí ètò. Mo tún send tiwọn náà sí. torí pé call yìí ń bọ̀ láti Nigeria is a direct call. Let me quickly take it. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò orúkọ yín o. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Àti wọlé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò orúkọ yín. Ẹ̀lú la kàn ń gbọ́. So I want you to do the same thing. Let me quickly take that and then I'll be back on my seat in just few minutes. Once again, Nigeria at the verge of break up. It will eventually break. But before it breaks, we all have a role to play.
Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délẹ̀ lérí. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà. Ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délẹ̀ lérí. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà. Ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá.
You can do the same thing. Let's start giving them that message slowly. I've not checked other states, but I did Ogun State for the purpose that is my own state. You can do the same thing. Go and find them wherever you can. Start sending them the message that we will not hold. Shall tell me to send it to one so that what it gbọ́ lára program yẹn, what it click lé lórí, wọ́n respond sí mi lóòótọ́, àmọ́ ó ti dọ́dọ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti kà. Èèyàn mẹ́ta péré ni kò ní WhatsApp. So èèyàn mẹ́ta yẹn máa send it so àwọn direct. Mo ti send it, but I will eventually have to send it to them direct. Out of every one of them there. So, because this might be part of our problem as we move ahead asking for a Yoruba nation. Ṣé rí gbogbo ojú wọn báyìí? Ṣé rí gbogbo wọn bẹ́ẹ̀? Ṣé rí ojú gbogbo wọn? Gbogbo wọn bọ́ ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ bá rò pé wọ́n máa tẹ̀lé yín. Bàbá ara lọ́lẹ̀ ń pa. They're not going anywhere with you because they believe in the contraction they call location 419. Location 419 that everybody knows as Nigeria. I will not talk about the poll much today. I will come back on the poll maybe tomorrow, but the focus has been the petition today. We're just about 10 minutes away to the end of the show. Yoruba One Nation. God bless Yoruba Nation. Thank you very much, CM Ingams. We will not stop, but we need to raise the awareness up a little bit more. Don't feel that because there is nothing happening. There's a lot happening. If only you want to make it happen. Even those of you that are still outside the country, and even those inside Nigeria. My name is Olayomi Koiki, a very proud Yoruba man. They've all opened it. They've all opened it. But none of them replied me. But they've opened it. And they're online. I know. Because you can tell if somebody's online. They're online. They've opened it. What is she? But they will be saying that this is not going to happen. But I am just giving them advance warning. But Emma, prepare. Ilé tẹ́ ń ṣe lọ yìí, òun ni kẹ́ ya máa ṣe o. Níṣẹ́ election mi mọ̀ rárá o. Yeah, they believe in the corrupt system. And we are telling them we are ending it. They will not be happy with all the links I've sent them. They will have watched it. They're all online right now. Some of them might be watching us. And also before I go, I received a call from the NURT, one of their members. Ó tẹ̀ pa mí lẹ́rìn. Ó ní kí ló dé tá à ń dárúkọ àwọn lórí live broadcast. Ó ní òde ló ń dárúkọ wa lórí live show. Mo ní intelligence that came to us ní ẹ fẹ́ lọ create a problem ní Ìbàdàn àti fáwọn tó fẹ́ jáde ní rally lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ó ní orúkọ tèmi náà wà lára àwọn tó dá yẹn. Ó ní ọmọ Yorùbá ní gbogbo wa. That was on Saturday or Sunday. I think it was on Sunday because I was off for 3 days. Just after Biawase will show me Tony. I'm talking about the NURT, the National Union of Road Transport in Lagos. One of them called me. Why am I mentioning their name? Monisha yoni jamba te fe lo se ni. Ó ní ìbọn ọmọ Yorùbá kan náà ní gbogbo wa. So I gave him the opportunity. Pé tó bá jẹ́ pé irọ́ nìkan tèmi sọ yẹn ni, kó wá debunk live again on another show. And I'm ready to come back live níjọ́ Sunday yẹn, even though I have ended the show. But he refused to. So that means they had a bad intention láti lọ ṣe jàmbá. Ariwo ta palẹ̀ wọn lórí ni kò jẹ́ kó ṣe. Tó bá dẹ̀ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ kankan pátápátá. We are watching every one of them. Also, MC Oluomo, mo mọ̀ pé ó ti lọ sí America, ó sáré lọ ní wúrú, ó ti padà sí Èkó from the intelligence that we got. One of your concubine tó fẹ́ ṣèkómọ ní Atlanta, Georgia. Hall tó gbà tán ní bí àkọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣàwọ̀ jẹ́ kó lo hall yẹn ó dà pé double booking. Or bí a kò dẹ̀ book or something. Let's warn you. Don't tamper with those talking about Oduduwa Nation or Yoruba Nation in Lagos and outside Lagos. Ẹ lè pa àwọn PDP kẹ́ para yín o. Remember, your whatever tó bá fi ń wọ America, ibẹ̀ orí airport ló ti máa detain ẹ. I'm talking directly to Musiliu MC Oluomo. And warn all your team pátápátá, gbogbo wọn pátápátá. Ọmọ Yorùbá ní lóòótọ́, but don't create mayhem pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn wa nílé. All your movement lámù from point A to inú ilé tó ń sùn mo mọ̀. Inú ilé tó ń sùn MC Oluomo mo mọ̀ inú ilé tó ń sùn. Inú ilé tó ń sùn MC Oluomo ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀. I know where you live. Ibi tó ń sùn gangan. Ibi tó ń gbé kọ́ ọmọ pé oní proxies all over the place. Má fi tiẹ̀ disturb Yorùbá Nation tá gbé dání. I'm talking directly to you. Ibi tó sùn lálẹ́ àná àmọ́. Ibi tó sùn lálẹ́ àná àmọ́. Ó bá wọlé lóru kò disguise. Kò wọlé lóru pátápátá. Sori bó ṣe wọnú ilé yẹn. Information yẹn dé bíbá. I won't say more than that. On that note, a very good afternoon to those of you around the world. We will raise the bar of the awareness. A radio station might be set up by somebody and we will promote it. Anyone can set it up. Any one of you that have the knowledgeable and the skills to do it. But what we are doing, we are moving into the grassroots heavily. We will continue to get the message across. There are so many volunteers in Nigeria that wants to do so many things. But when there is no materials, they can only do less. Ibi tó bá wùn, kó sá lọ. But I am telling him, just for him to be careful, not to tamper pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà nílé. And go and tell them that we will not hold election anymore. gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ gbé pátápátá the last one ló ń ṣe lọ yìí àti gbogbo àwọn governors yẹn the last one ló ń ṣe lọ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé the last caller màmá wa alájà ẹ káàbọ̀ sí rédíò.
káàsán bàbá mi o. káàsán o. hello.
à ń gbọ́ yín mà ẹ káàbọ̀ mà.
hello.
à ń gbọ́ yín mà ẹ káàbọ̀.
tó mi ò mọ bí tí n ti lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ wà tí kọ́lọ́ ń ṣàánú ẹ̀ kó dúró tiẹ̀ kó wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ kó dá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ sí. gbogbo ohun tó gbé dání ìyàtọ̀ àwọn ẹlẹgbẹ́ yín ọlọ́run ó fún yín ṣe pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn. ìyà yìí tó ẹkún yìí tó òṣè yìí tó wàhálà yìí tó ìdààmú yìí tó. kí ló dé kí ló ṣe wá. àwa Yorùbá ìṣe wá tẹ́wà lọ́kùn bá ṣe wà yìí ni táwọn kan láwọn kan nípa àwọn kan ẹ̀kan fi nǹkan tí yóò tó nǹkan fi ń da nǹkan rú fórí ara yín. wọ́n ní ìṣẹ́kó sọ́mọ fógún ọdún bí àkùkù ẹ̀ ṣe kí ní padà lẹ́yìn ọmọ ni. àti kọjú ogún ọdún àti kọjú ọgbọ̀n ọdún àti kọjú ogójì ọdún. Ọlọ́run á gbà fún yín o. Ọlọ́run á gbà fún yín o. ìyá yìí pọ̀ ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀ o. ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀ o. àwọn tó dẹ̀ kàn jù wọ́n mọ nǹkan kan. gbogbo nǹkan náà fi ní wọ́n lára. gbogbo èyí tá a sọ yìí kò yé wọn. wọn ò lè dédi fóònù dépò tó fẹ́ tàn. ẹkún pọ̀ òṣè pọ̀ wàhálà pọ̀ ìdààmú pọ̀ ìbànújẹ́ pọ̀. ṣé lórí ọmọ kéékèèké ní ká sọ ni àbágbàlagbà àbáwọn omi dán Ọlọ́run á gbà fún yín o. gbogbo ọ̀nà tẹ́lá yín Ọlọ́run ó ṣe nírọ̀rùn fún yín. ojú á tà àwọn ẹlẹ́gbọ̀n. Ọlọ́run á dúró tì yín á wà pẹ̀lú yín. ohun tó bá gbà náà la máa fi ṣe. ìyà yìí pọ̀ ẹkún yìí pọ̀ òṣè yìí pọ̀ wàhálà yìí pọ̀ ìdààmú yìí pọ̀ àwa nìkan la wà láyé ni. àwa nìkan la wà láyé ni bíbó là ń kẹ́rù yìí lọ mú nǹkan kan wálé ayé àdẹ̀ ní mú nǹkan kan lọ. kí ló wá ṣe wá àfàwọ́ àfọlọ́wọ́n ọba aláwa aburú o wàláì aburú Ọlọ́run náà dẹ̀ sọ lóhun kéèyàn kan nínú òun bàjẹ́ lọ́wọ́ náà là ń ṣe fúnra wa yìí àfojúrí o gbogbo ara lọ fi rí Ọlọ́run á gbà fún yín o Ọlọ́run á gbà fún yín o Ọlọ́run á gbà fún yín o Ọlọ́run á dúró tì yín á dá àwọn ọmọ yín sí o ẹ̀ ní rí láburú o ojú ẹ̀mí yín ni gbogbo kìíní máa ṣe o ẹ bá ń kí Ìgbòho náà o Ọlọ́run á dúró tì á wà pẹ̀lú àtúnyẹ àtọ̀nà ẹ̀ ṣe o ṣé bàbá mi.
And that will be my last caller, and then I'll just close the broadcast officially. I say thank you very much, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti wà pẹ̀lú wa for the last 2.5 hours. It's quite expensive for those in Nigeria. We understand. We are doing our best as quickly as possible to make it easy for you. The pain every day is non-negotiable. We are doing the peaceful way and we continue on that direction. But some people will say we will not fight. I agree. Let us hold on to the prayers. Fulani are ready to fight. And I hope you are ready to defend. Torí tá bá ní pé àníjà, that means pé a fẹ́ defend ilẹ̀ wa nìyẹn. Àwọn náà ń sá nǹkan. And they are not ready to let Nigeria go. Take it or leave it. They are not ready. But we will do whatever it takes. Lashedumari. I will fight this till the end. Go and tell all the politicians in Southwest that my name is Olayomi Koiki and I will fight this till the end. This is their last dispensation. And tó bá believe ẹ jẹ́ ká fi yẹn sílẹ̀ tásìkò lè máa fi tó. You don't have to believe it. But ẹ mọ̀ pé tásìkò yẹn bá tó gígín asán. A very good afternoon. And on that note, we play the anthem. And that closed the broadcast officially. Moki Bubo, Eiti, Enwowa, Eshigoni. Have a very good afternoon. Please sign the poll and the petition. It is very, very important to give us the peaceful means of coming out of that country called Nigeria. If otherwise, we prepare to fight when the time gets closer. Have a very good afternoon.